Smash that. Smash that. Smash that.
Conflicting skies, a new perception in his mind. To understand, so take my hand and hang my limbs up to dry. conflicting skies, a new perception in his mind to understand. So take my hand and hang my limbs. Peace of mind, spot in line. What a small way to be. In my
Came from a broken home. I've seen so many people go. Learn to make it on my own. It's easier for me to be alone. So how are you? Keep cutting through, claiming you're not like the other guys. And only if I could give you a chance, show me that you mean it. We'll feel some type of way. Why do you keep chasing clouds? Gonna leave before I feel something. Before I go and change my mind. I said, why do you keep chasing clouds? Gonna leave before I feel something. Before I go and change my mind. Something must be wrong with me. Keep wanting just to see you show up at my door. Et même quand je suis froide, un peu indifférent, tu continues tout de même de montrer tes efforts. I'm trying to keep my heart in peace. I just can't think about the way that I feel. It's too hard to trust. I mess it up. I just can't risk to be falling like this. Oh, why do you keep chasing clouds? Before I go and change my mind.
shine your light on me? And can you shine your light on me? 'Cause when my love sets sail, it's always doomed to fail. Will you be my lighthouse, baby? Lighthouse, baby. Lighthouse, baby. Will you be my lighthouse, baby? And can you shine your light on me? And can you shine your light on me? 'Cause when my love sets sail, it's always doomed to fail. Will you be my lighthouse, baby? Lighthouse, baby. Lighthouse, baby.
Way too many faces in the crowd, but I think that I see you. One too many drinks got me changing up the way that I need you. Now we're both at a bar, acting like it's not hard, trying to feel something different. Talk to somebody new, kinda wish it was you, kinda numb to the feeling. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months and I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to. I can't seem to. Not that you're gone, I can't seem to. I can't seem to. Laying on my floor, thinking about all the things that we've been through. From 24/7 to pretending like I never met you. No, it's all for the best, 'cause I know we're a mess every time we're together. Going out of my mind, and I wish I could lie, tell you that it gets better. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months where I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on.
like I am. Well, I know you know that like it's colder, colder when I'm older, older than I am. And I know you know that I have lost composure, but I'll hold you closer while I can. I never told you that I'm slightly broken, that I might lose focus when I am. I know you know that life gets colder, colder when you're frozen over like I am.
Homies, welcome on back to some more Valorant action right here at the NECC. I'm Ravish Ryan, this is Ravish the Internet. Joined here by my side by the boy Paul. What's up, man?
Hey, doing good. We got some more Valorant. We're getting through the season, man. It's week 5 already? That can't be right. It's week 2, isn't it?
The passing of time eludes us all, but one day time will stop for every one of us. The clock shall strike midnight, and soon darkness will fade.
This is the note we're starting on?
And our eyes will close for the last time.
Luckily, that'll be long from now, and we've got to get a lot of collegiate Valorant before we gotta pick the mood back up. we got a lot of good collegiate Valorant before that. We're in Div 4 tonight, folks. It is the University of Texas Dallas Nova versus the University of South Alabama. You can see the rosters down on your screens. These teams doing pretty well in their division. They're Div 4 South A. University of South Alabama undefeated thus far. They have dropped a couple of maps in their series. UTD Nova dropped one series, but all the 3 wins that they have were flawless. So it's kind of an interesting dichotomy there.
Yeah, it's a fun little back and forth. Also, I like how my name just says my full government name below me.
Yeah.
And you get your actual gamer name. This is good.
I just get the same one twice.
Yeah. I just that's good. That's good.
That's why I branded it this way.
Right. I mean, my guy just held on to the ad, and now the ad is available for Ravishing Ravish, but now it's too late.
Yeah,
it's just,
no, I mean,
it's just, it's too far gone. It's been 6 years. I can't be anything else now. Point is though, let's look at the maps that we're seeing these two colleges on, right?
Dude, these maps are wild.
Abyss Corrode splits. What a map, Vito, dude. This is crazy.
Look, if you've been like at home all day and you've been watching VCT, you look at this map, Vito, and you're like, yeah, there's nothing normal or abnormal about this, right? Like Abyss, Corrode, these all get played. This is collegiate, guys. People don't play Abyss. People barely want to touch Corrode. It's the newest map. Haven and Bind were the first two bans?
Dude,
of all 7 we have?
If I saw Breeze here, I might have crashed out. I was like, dude, these guys are actually trolling and they don't care about this game. Like they just
No, but I think this is actually really interesting because there are a few collegiate teams. They're rare, but there are a few collegiate teams that actually really enjoy picking into the like avant-garde off-meta maps because they know nobody else preps them. Nobody else plays them. And if somebody doesn't ban them, you will guarantee have one map where your opponent will just flop around like a fish out of water. So for us to have Abyss Corrode to start is potentially really fascinating.
I like how passionate you were about this as well too, where how you're saying it as well.
I like collegiate Valorant.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm there with you. I'm casting for you with this game, not for no reason. It's because I'm here. We're here for free. We don't.
I don't think that's true. Actually, you might need to talk to somebody if that's the case.
You're getting paid here? Point is though, right? It's like even if I was, I wouldn't take it because I'm happy to be here.
Onto the B site too, wasting absolutely no time.
Quick, yeah, just double dive from seeing so far. Pretty starting stuff with the Neon the Waylay coming in. 3 down with their quick instances. 1 traded, catching the flank. Oh, Sun Dragon, that's crazy. And the fact that he doesn't turn around is funnier because he just doesn't bother. And he gets the pick. Unlucky for him. Still 4v3 on site and a couple more whiffs. We'll continue to be Sheen. Man, these sheriffs are just not hitting today. But we're along the side of the Sova. I'll be able to put this back into 2v4. Remy managed to get one. But we're gonna fight down main. Deffer finds second, but not able to finish off as a 1v2. Long has every opportunity to do this. They do see him cross though. He's gonna try to just stick it. He's sticking it. They're gonna knife him. He gets off. So no knife this time.
Nice movement at the end there too from Enzu, not just completely charging into the smoke. You know he's going to hear your footsteps. You got to veer off and anticipate that the Omen's going to pull off the spike. Nice just quick round, honestly, from University of South Alabama. They were prepared to deal with people on site. The site was actually very free. Pretty passive defense from UTD Nova on round number 1. Now we're going to see a gamble stack over toward A to start us off. And, you know, if Southern Alabama go as fast as they did in round 1, this could be a little bit dicey. I like that it seems like they're going to go with the Owl Drone, though. Take flight. So this should be able to spot at least a couple of players.
I mean, I believe we managed to see one. Just
They're
shot
still going.
2. There we go. Concuss in the corner. Oh my God, the church gets 2. Get match traded back in a massive dart reveals everybody at the back of the site. It's a 2v2 by the end, but this is a save. Oh, things have gone so wary so quickly. They can't even get the plants out there. Just too scared to get peeks. With 1 more left, I get long laughs left alive. Southern Alabama get their second, but at what cost?
Okay, yeah, I mean, it all comes out in the wash. Pretty bold to send the Owl Drone forward, have 3 people shoot it with their classics, and decide, yeah, let's hit the site anyways. I mean, you not anticipating the gamble stack. University of South Alabama not going to have a very potent bonus round now because of that. Just the Judge and the Bulldog salvaged. Looks like Enzu's going to buy up to a stinger here too. But yeah, this time if we're going to use the Owl Drone, let's use the information.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? Fact of the matter is that they're just going to hit A again. That's a pretty straight defense this time, though, with just long once you're watching the cross. We're able to get one if they just manage to walk in with no flashes, but I've been already calling for early rotates. It's just complete 3 to going on to A, but they're not staying.
And you'll notice, unfortunately, I trolled our production. I did. It was my fault. UTD Nova are actually on the attack first here. That one's on me. I trolled our production and had him swap. THC had it right. That's my bad, guys. So UTD Nova.
Thank you for the game.
Are the ones with 2 rounds. I gotta own up. Wait, no. I'm all about accountability.
Bro, I bet you're the type of guy who says sorry 4 times before getting to the point.
Why do you have to call me out like that? don't read me down like that.
Point is though, is that as a slow burn around as well, they're gonna fake re-rotate back again.
They're doubling all the way back.
Yeah, they're gonna go back again. So Dragons watching the cross to make sure nobody's here. Long is still on A. This guy hasn't moved, but with side open, there's a bit of the smoke as well on both sides. Ramen finally gets him. Unlucky on the catches. 50 seconds. They have to plant right now. And they're rushed and they're shot and there's no shot to get anything down here. Yeah. Spike gets dropped. They'll notice the next to come around. Monster cleans them all up.
I mean, UTD Nova go a little bit fishing that round. They're hoping that someone from University of South Alabama will get a bit antsy and try to clear with their face for information, try to push up over aggressively. But South Alabama know they got better guns. The bonus round wasn't going to be that strong. They just hold their ground, and it leaves UTD Nova with pretty much nothing until the last 30 seconds when they realize they have to run in. Now they'll have guns, though. Full rifle round for both teams. Outlaw for she, but not really any armors on the other side to punish with that.
We'll see. Look, it's not a bad buy for the most part, right? Because they can't necessarily just one-shot them. Maybe especially if you're looking at the save that we had previously, there might be a bit of a conundrum, but no overcook this time, just straight side hits. Monster's gonna wait, look to peek as he's... See the rush them pop in. Flash just catches one. She didn't have his gun out.
Yeah, that's a little bit of miscomm there, I think, from Alabama. That smoke that went down, that should have been calmed over, and the fact that they could have been deep mid. She doesn't know that they could have been so far up the middle of the map already and is jump peeking to see if they were walking up at all.
Let's see if the... Bandits advantage doesn't make a difference for their quick side hits again. They go right back onto A, but after match the fun one, unlucky from Yamyun. Sundragon finally gets his 4v2. A good spot to secure the round despite being down. And I think you're gonna play for exits here.
Yeah, it's got to be a save.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for South Alabama. Just one little bit of miscommunication blows open the round. The second that A player goes down checking into mid, you know that A is the soft site. You know that you're going to be able to collapse. And you have so many good angles for it. They're going for this. Hang on.
Oh my god, wait. They just cleared out both. It was a crossfire angle too. Monster gets 3. This is going so bad, so quick. Starting match find 1. That's the ult. This could cost both 3, but they can't find it. Luckily they held it down, but that was almost the full round.
Unbelievably bold at the end there from South Alabama. I'm shocked. Not only did they go for it in the first place, 2v4, they nearly get it done. Or no, 2v5 even, nearly get it done. The Monster, I mean, some sick shots, but even if the conversion paths hit both, even if you get up and get those 2 kills, I don't think the time was there. So a bit of an overcommitment from South Alabama. They'll have a tenuous buy going into this next one. They can still try and put up some numbers, but it's getting tight.
It's a bit rougher for sure, especially considering they had the chance to potentially save 2 Vandals coming into this round. So would have been a possibility. That Aldron saw all 3 there. Watch, this is bold. They don't even check for him. Gets a free pick.
I don't think UTD Nova even expected this to be a gun round. I think based on the typical economy you see, generally, you know, if you were the team that won pistol, if you win round 4, the other team has to eco, but the money was just good enough for Alabama. Oh my word.
They catch him again, man. They go round, I'm expecting it. The Dark manages to catch them. University of South Alabama have just been able to be on these insane timings, but UTD, it's getting caught one after the next.
Yeah, I mean, really nice from South Alabama. They realized in the previous round, hey, if we leave mid a little bit open, South Alabama are going to try and push, and that gives UTD, or that gives South Alabama rather. UTD will try and push, and that gives Alabama opportunities to pry and go for those cheeky timings. Really nicely done. And now it's actually Nova who are down onto an eco.
This is crazy. The fact that they managed to pull this back after what was looking to be a runaway half from UTD. Round after round.
What a dart.
Ah, that's huge from them. And they all should have been able to maybe find one more. Unfortunately, whiff on that though. Long sees him. The shots. Shab supported. Long gets out of dodge. Reposition, re-peek, and almost gets one more. But again, the save round though, naturally not gonna go completely in their favor, but UTD is making the best of it. Delaying one after the next, and there's gonna be earwax right below. Hoping to catch another, but timing not in his favor. A Flash to get the final. The Flashes himself, but it's fine. He has two more beside him.
All right. Not the cleanest utility I've ever seen at the end there. You know, the self flash and the shock dart that bounced and hit my teammate or hit the teammate, but you know, it's fine. South Alabama, I think, did a very good job. I mean, off that recon dart, they do a good job of just expecting the hit, getting themselves into positions where they know they're going to be able to punish those players. Nice wide off angles from She and Long. So good work from them. And now the op for She as well. Well, Nova should be looking at the economy. They should be able to anticipate that an operator is possible.
Yeah, it's crazy how back and forth these rounds have been, especially with the swings between these two teams. They've got the op out this time, shoot at the darts, not gonna caught. Never almost falls to his death. But that's one with the op. Got a second, but also countered by She. Can they get the second? There's a question as Monster gets the reswing confidently up top. You see one more, and the head barely peeks up from Ryamion, so they manage to secure it, and Monster, unfortunately, open angle means clean pickings for the rest of them.
Wait, Nova realized that there's so many players. A, they just leave while the dimensional drift is going, and they know they're not going to be fought by that. The ops won by Sundragon peeking into it. Nicely done. Now it's all on Mr. Walk 'em Down. Can you live up to the name? I mean, has to know at this point that it's going B. Has rotated back pretty quickly, but they should be expecting.
No skin Vandal, dude. That's aura, man. Push on thrones. The jump peak that was surely to kill barely gets them. Airwax with a cleanup. UTD get their round back, but that was wow, dude. Jesus.
I mean, I'm surprised UTD were able to navigate that so well. With the fact that the Owl Drone has been really kind of tipping the hand that Nova often go A. Like when the Owl Drone goes A, Nova are going A almost every round. The quick rotate was in from She and everything, but Sundragon on the tour de force taking over the game. Really the boon that Nova needed there.
Now I wonder if Nova here from this point just ended looking to run A again, like you were saying, right? Previously, they stacked up as 3 to take space by mid whenever it's been handed over to them by South Alabama, but this time, just playing sight.
And South Alabama have, I think, somewhat of a misread. They keep early leaning into B, expecting that from Nova, but that hasn't been the case in the early round yet. We've yet to see a fast round from them, and that's kind of why Alabama are anticipating it, but it's actually mid to B, and now the pinch is coming through.
Monster actually gets caught by the concussion. He's stuck in the middle. They're actually seeing the timing from Mr. Walking Down. Oh, unlucky. That could have been a possible double, but gets caught on sight. Sight cleared out, but one more caught in the crossfire. Monster actually somehow finds the effort. Not paying attention to his surroundings. Monster he's just walking through the site one by one with Ramen on his back. It's Andrew now left in a 1v2, and somehow he almost does it. What was that?
These rounds just never go the way you anticipate. If one team starts off really well in a round, the other team almost certainly wins. It's so back and forth just in the middle of a round. I mean, we're tied game. The economy is going to be really struggling for both of our teams right now, too. I mean, let's take a look. Can even one side or the other afford full rifles? I'm honestly not even sure.
I don't think. Yeah.
No.
Well,
no.
Not bad.
Neither team can afford. Okay, I mean, Nova piece it together, just barely with some light armors, low utility, a bulldog.
Yeah.
But this is getting scrappy.
Walking down has a buggy. I respect it. It means that he's gonna just go in and play sight once again by neutral. So on to B. Gee, this is dude, all that conditioning of them not going B first means he confidently walks in and now just gets domed.
The conditioning paying off just at the right time. Had you done that last round, it would have been huge. But the fact that it was this round means you get punished. And now Mr. Walk him down. I mean, that Bucky better do some wonders.
Well, he didn't do anything. Unfortunately, he just kind of got slid on. So that's 2 for free. They take sight also in their hands. And now 3v5, South Alabama's got to play full retake somehow.
Spike planted.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky. Even the flank being watched for here.
Oh,
Although,
nice.
Expired Rex pushing to try and get the flank. I think it would have been better had you just held the position. Now it's going to be all on Abe there to try and shut this down. You kind of have to watch 2 different angles, though. Gets the first.
Not the second, unfortunately, but as long as they're able to clear out one more, though they know it's both back. The massive paranoia and a 4K for long as he blinds them both.
What did I say? What did I say last round? Whoever starts off doing well will lose the round somehow. I mean, Long with just the most massive clutch paranoia I've ever seen, being able to take down Abner too. I think Abner could have used maybe a little bit more trigger discipline in that scenario. You know for a fact that Ramyun has not seen you, doesn't expect you to be there, but gets a little bit antsy, and therefore Long is able to punish, get a 3K on the round, and get a lead for Alabama, fully shutting down the economy for Nova as well.
That's so crazy, man. Okay, since we are watching pattern recognition, let's see if that continues, brother Paul. Let's see who gets the first kill here. And as of right now, it's Alabama. All right, Nova, win this round for me.
To be fair, this is an eco round, right? So if we were to get back to a sense of normalcy, it would be on this round.
Or they could just win the eco, dude.
That's very true.
They could just thrifty them.
Not unheard of.
Yeah, they are leaving A though after seeing all the aggression, so not a bad call. If they go
South
mid
Alabama, has repositioned mid a little bit. She with the outlaw should be able to do quite a bit of damage. You're only able to watch one side of mid though, so she's constantly gonna have to be looking at different angles.
Sees one.
Spotting the omen is huge, very nice, and gets the jump peek on another.
Second see it as well. He's gonna walk him. What was Abner thinking?
Abner was turning the flash from the clone. Shot the clone and had to turn the flash, and she found the perfect timing.
Unlucky.
30 seconds left.
So unfortunately with that, I mean, unfortunately UTD will not be able to secure the round as the patterns had hoped, but Alabama just gets to clean up, and a flawless share would also just only bolster the economy further, as what's been a pretty rough couple of economic rounds for both teams. One, yep. Second hit. So Dragon gets his.
I mean, doesn't have the spike. 4 players alive. You're not going to win this round.
Oh, well, plan for money? Question mark? Never mind.
Literally can't. Can't go back into the smoke. Knows there's a player there. Yeah, there's nothing you can do as Sun Dragon. All right. Returning to a sense of normalcy now. Alabama shut down the eco round. Where does that end up?
Where does that end up?
We got some lineups here. I mean, the A lineup worked.
And the B lineup
is interesting. I mean, I guess it covers dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Retrieving phone trap.
Oh, he took it back anyway,
Okay,
so it doesn't matter.
just picks it back up.
Yeah.
I was like, actually, if I'm playing B, I want this in a different spot.
There you go. By entrance, early dart up onto A. Could easily spot them as they are just all waiting to walk in, immediately destroyed. So, are we to call for rotations? Yes, we are. Long going over to
She's going for something bold here. The trademark's gonna spot him though, surely.
It was definitely should. They also have the conversion pass as well at the middle, but it might just get it doesn't get anybody here. Long as able to get away in time. Watching the cross, expired earwax has to use the paranoia to cross here to get past two of them that are watching. So he's gonna, no, he turns away. He's hoping to just avoid them, but doesn't get past the corner. Now he gets caught, and Abner is gonna lose weapon. Yep, gets jammed. And now she at the backside here is putting up so much disruption. Only managed to get one for his troubles, but still does his job as the rest of them. Let's take over the site. He's defusing. Saw Dragon. Post. Able to do it. It's one more. Headshot. Not gonna find it. Goes up top.
Time.
He's faking time. Not enough. Sun Dragon with a 4K.
Unreal. Okay, when we're on the gun rounds, whoever starts off really well. I mean, the convergent paths whiff, expired earwax, checks the wrong angle. Things seem to be going very wrong for UTD. The Steel Garden forces them all off site. There's a flank coming in from She, but she only gets one. Ramyun dies to fall damage, dropping out of heaven, and suddenly a 1v4 turns into a 1v2. The spam works out. Sun Dragon fragging, now has the tour de force back, and manages to win the final fight, clutch it up against Long. We are on pace for a very competitive Abyss.
This is crazy. We've just gone back and forth with both of them just trading just round after round. And it's Shane 4K.
Don't do it.
I'm sure. Oh, that's unlucky. That isn't low enough. Sun Dragon though carry the last round. Monster this time trying to put on the K performance of his own. One more shots, but like we get a pick. Ouch.
I mean, everybody's just fighting everywhere at this point.
Yeah.
We're up through mid. Well, there's a flank coming through from the Dimensional Drift. Sun Dragon, the player trying to hold it down. Enzu, I mean, spotting quite a bit. Even sees where the Omen TP'd to. Has to win this fight with worse weaponry. It's tough.
He's got to peek it. Oh, but he does get what you get walked down. No cover there at all. Which means the Alabama finally gets their round after a unlucky couple. Will end the half 7-5.
And this is Alabama's map pick. And UTD Nova started off, remember, they got the pistol round win there. So I think considering that Nova only got 5, Alabama's got to be smiling from ear to ear, grinning quite widely here. Now they get to go on to the attack. Conventional wisdom would tell you a double duelist composition would work rather well on the attack comparatively. Especially if Alabama can win this pistol.
Surely. I mean, with how back and forth this entire game has been, right? I don't necessarily trust any team to come out on top. No matter what the result is, anyone can just pop off at any moment at all.
Dude, Mr. Walker Down has some lineups for this map too.
Dude,
this is what I was talking about at the beginning, where if you're the team that's willing to pick into and play Abyss, you've prepped this far better. Look how confident that B take is. Now, a little bit unfortunate on the timing. I don't think Mr. Walker Down was expecting them so fast through mid.
Spike planted.
Yeah, unlucky he's managed to catch and run at him. Ooh! Nice little headshot from Dapper. Popping off. Paranoia also to catch one in the corner. Right click. Yeah, there it is. As it's back to jumping with She. We'll get one no zone, but just a quick retake, and UTD Nova are back into it.
Yeah, I mean, a commanding retake with a very interesting strategy, too. I mean, who expects the... Oh, okay, it's fine. Who expects the push through mid? Coming out on a pistol round from the defense, especially. Just playing full retake on B. Nicely done by Nova. They're 2 for 2 on pistols so far. Now they get to buy up quite a bit. Long? Monster? What are we up to here, guys? Is it a force? Wow, we don't see too many round 2 forces anymore. It's not even that strong of a force. It's 2 Stingers, a Bucky, and 2 Sheriffs.
I mean, this is interesting. If this works, this is huge. This is so big brain for them. This is going into they won't expect it. I have no idea.
The Outlaw's not on this side either.
Jumping Paranoia gets one shot. Okay, it's already kind of paid off here. And you get the sight.
Getting the sight is huge. These close-range weapons will do so much better. There's an Outlaw and a Marshal on the other side. That's so hard to retake with.
I don't know what they're gonna do with this. The tough part is they have to run it past the smoke to be able to try to walk their way in. They have a fast lane to just cover their angles as they try to run through Wade from backside. But to watch Heaven here too, they don't expect Monster way down there, and he's just gonna wait. Paranoia gets him. He has to walk up top. Doesn't notice the bottom. Long gets 2. The Rust now left in a 3v1. It just can't happen. The force works.
Wow. Credit where it's due, South Alabama. They know that if they get their actual executes into players that they can take down, that they are prepped enough on this map, they will be able to rid any site of its anchors very effectively. Nicely done. I gotta give them credit. And you know, the buy from South Alabama a little bit, or the buy from UTD rather, a little bit suspect with so many, you know, sniper rifles. You gotta have something for a retake, especially considering they lost Enzu so early. No recon dart, no owl drone to try and get back in for a retake. It's tough.
This is... I mean, they just... shoot.
Dude, these lineups are annoying for Nova.
Dude, that's so funny. Gets both of the Razorvine shot out, so no way they're able to actually secure much here, but...
Whoa, that'd be a passive smoke. Airwax is just waiting for the audio cue that they're actually hitting the A site to try and hold onto back site with that smoke, but instead Alabama have completely absconded. They didn't see anything that they could latch onto on A, so they're headed over to B. Nova have an idea that this is happening, but they're not checking the right section of the map. They're moving too slow. Unless Sun Dragon does something nasty here, it's going to be a full retake.
Let's see, they don't actually notice anybody. No way, why did he even look? Oh, dude. There's no
Somebody's
way
gotta calm
that. Yeah, we just gotta say something, man. I don't know where that's going, but still works. One more, repeat. Hello? No.
I'm losing my mind. That's back-to-back essential thrifties. Essentially thrifties. I mean, you can't play it. You're done. You're done, Long.
He gets one. What?
Dude, Deffer got a 4K and chucked the Hinder down into Tartarus.
What are we talking about here, man?
Like it's very silly, but it works. Hey, you don't need the util if you shoot your gun straight.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they just can't hit you. Just
you get shot, you die, as someone once famously said.
Yeah. A white man with a mustache once yelled at me saying this.
Oh my. Okay. Alabama trying to go for another like.
Did he shot that early?
Why does Enzu not have a gun? The dude has 4K in his pockets and did not buy a rifle. What is going on in this game?
It's just awesome. He throws the Hinder back, so trying to get him. He still gets him with the ping. Oh my god. Okay, tosses the second shot dart as well to slow him down. Gets a bit of damage, actually. She is pretty low, but I don't know how they're going to retake this.
I mean, at least you have Enzu up, so you have an initiator, the tag on Long, as well as a potential recon dart. Convergent paths, too. Oh, but Deffer gets caught!
God. The flash actually catches him so massively. So Dragon Match will provide one more. They put the fast lane up to see. They got to find the spike first to be able to delay it. One more shot. Oh, just in a triple swing. Just knocked them all down. What is happening?
Great question. You know, it is my job as the color caster to know, and I'll get back to you. 3 to 5 business days. I'll have an answer for you, Ravish.
Hey, thanks, man.
All right. Mostly got. This is also really awkward for Nova because they didn't buy into that round despite winning the round previous. They like tried to like pseudo bonus over, but they didn't have enough money to actually buy fully this round. So they just have an awkward economy like 4 rounds in a row. And now the dimensional drift, I mean, Defer is surely going to get clapped.
Or he gets 3. Watch this.
Don't
Watch.
speak that into existence.
Okay, he gets one.
No.
Wait. Peek him. That's one. That's two. Oh, okay.
I mean, 2 is still a lot,
Two is
considering
so
they had his number
insane.
for forever. It's a 3v3 retake. Monster's gonna be spotted. Okay, good, spotted. Still trades.
So the fact that he gets 2 is still legal, but a 2v2 because of this midway. The paranoids barely manages to get him. Oh, no way. Because damage, flash, peek, and he TP'd in front of them as she clears them up.
Actually, the 2v2 there plays out pretty normal. Unfortunate for Nova, and I don't think Enzu and Irax were quite on the same page. I think it was calmed that one player or maybe both players would be on Spike, so Expired Irax tries to go for the paranoia, but doesn't realize that she is actually playing more forward and isn't going to be hit by the blind, so he's able to pick up Expired Irax off that teleport and shut down any chance for Nova in the round. Double digits now for Alabama. And hey, they're about to go to A site and there ain't nobody home.
Well, let's see where this goes. I mean, it's wide open A. Long will be able to find one and into backside. And like you said, easy take. Time for a 5v5. The first time we've seen that.
Well, it's a 5v5. It is pissed
Never mind.
For Nova.
Yeah, it is. But it's still a 5v5 retake. There's a 4v5, 3v5, 2v5, dude. 2v5,
Sesame Street?
1v5. They win.
Alabama just a couple of rounds away. I mean, realistically, should convention hold, which I'm not sure it will, considering some of the back and forthness of this map so far. But should convention hold, really just one more gun round for Alabama, and they'll be putting this map to bed pretty quick. Monster's been having an insane map so far. Has the convergent paths once again.
That's crazy. That's his, what, third of the game?
I think it's the yeah, at least third of the game, second of the half, which is wild considering it's only round 6.
Damn. Sundragon is far up here to watch. Surely they flash this, right? Oh, a little bit off at the angle, but now they know the opposite. Are they still commit? Yes, they are. UTVs was the back of the side. They convergent paths to get 2 there. Sundragon not seen just yet. They have the Artist Fury as well to get that Enzu. Stop of the plant, but it's just slow one more. Just a bit of an overheat to peek all the way back sights. Space not taken. His plant goes down.
Spike planted.
Abner. Oh, still got some.
Look, Phantom works out eventually. 3v2. 2 duelists as well. I mean, Abner and Defer can just roll forward, and actually it's Inspired Irax taking the first fight. It's all on Ramune, caught by the paranoia. This ain't gonna go well.
He's still on site. He can't be post plant through this at all. They don't know where he is, but he's stuck in the middle of 3. Can't find the hit. And you said it was one more round. They just have it. No, brother. This is this game's gonna go on forever.
Well, you're expecting octuple overtime?
We're gonna be here to 30-28.
Oh man. I mean, yeah, you hit the nail on the head. A bit, certainly an overheat from both Monster and Long. Look, they're doing great this map. I'm not gonna rile on them too much, but you don't, when you have the full sight, you don't need to push forward through the smokes and to get more control. It's just a bit over ambitious. Still a substantial lead for Alabama. Unlikely that Long or Monster will have to kick themselves for that in the long run. No pun intended.
Found them.
Oh.
Definitely gets in. Does he peek the smoke? The flash dodged. He chooses safe route. He gets out alive. That's big. We've seen 3 different instances of people turning their back to their opponents, and only one time has one person lived.
Yeah, Enzu, the first one to survive.
Be able to get another here as long as he is alive.
This is new from Alabama, too. And you can tell that Nova are uncomfortable on how to handle this. Sundragon with the op, though, is shutting this down. Please don't peek that again. Okay, we're good. No, we're not.
Ouch!
Down.
Flash dodges another Sundragon. God damn.
I mean, this dude just nails it with the op. We saw it on the first half with the tour de force, insane 3K to open up an important attacking round. And now here on the defense, now that Nova finally built up a little bit of economy and can actually get an operator in Sundragon's hands, yeah, this becomes a bit more of a challenge for Alabama.
It's impressive. They have to push themselves all the way to 9 at this point, because I was saying it right. I see OT in the cards as of right now with the comeback and form that I've seen so far. Still an op in their hand and barely a buy to speak of. This is their last chance before it's a full save and possibly a tied game.
And not much to work with either. Just the Steel Garden if you can actually get onto the site. I mean, it's mostly a post-plant ult when you're on the attack. Sundragon. Oh, no.
No way. Oh!
Wow!
Off
The
with
Ferrari peak from Ramyon.
That's crazy. Just runs at him, gets away. That would never happen in CS.
That's why we like Valorant.
Yeah, that's why.
It's
that's
fast. Get him. Go fight him.
why. Hot Wheels is fast.
Is that their slogan? I'm not certain. Admittedly, it's been a while since I've messed around with a Hot Wheel or two, but
that should be the slogan of every single car. Dude, Toyota, we're fast. Anyways, we should be looking to run fast on the side here as well.
His map is a mess. There's
crazy.
2 players taking B. Monster has died deep, onto A. The Spike is going forward, despite the fact that the Yoru is all the way on B right now.
Abner just
But
died.
it's working
for free. Unfortunately, he couldn't win that, so that means the A is now also open. They technically, at some point, this round had both sides, essentially. Complete control. And now from here, Welcome Down is going to have to try to make this 1 block jump to try to get... Watch his cross. He's at 2 health. Oh! Fortunately, just one bullet.
Spit on him and he dies there. Same with Ramyon, honestly. 68 is nothing. This would be
it's a body shot.
quite
Yeah,
the 1v3 and Paranoia. Yeah, it's shut down. 3K for expired earwax, and like you said, the economy was starting to struggle for expired earwax. Don't do it. Don't risk it.
Nice.
Okay, he's waiting until the very end of the round, so when... Okay, he didn't miss. Okay, all good. But back to the point, the economy's shattered here. You can see a couple players on Alabama, the ones who are really fragging out, really want to go into a full round, but it's just not there. You're going to have to light by and accept the fact that Nova are likely going to tie the game up here.
That's so crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, after the anti-eco win, you couldn't have convinced me that South Alabama weren't going to run away with this map.
I know. They had every right to be, considering how they were playing, but... I mean, they would win on a save, too. And Steel Garden we were talking about previously. Abner forced to exit from the sites, and finally both those thorns were not shot out, so Spike finally gets planted in what feels like forever. But from here, though, if they seem in a pretty good position, they don't overheat and send it all the way towards the back. They're watching this, and they're gonna triple stack the angle. What is that peak? Still managed to get one down. The op still there, watching for everybody to peek into a conversion pass. He only gets one. They waited. They definitely heard the switch. It peaks again. It's just all Ferrari peaks at this point. Ever. In a 2v1, managing to get 2. They hit it towards the back of the site. Doesn't land. But he has to defuse here. The time is running low. But it's planted for him. He can just try to cleanse this down, but he doesn't get it. And it's long to clean up. A Thrifty.
Oh, many a comeback has been killed by a well-timed Thrifty. Monster living up to his name, just dashing forward, Bucky kill, refracting back to safety, opening up the site. UTD Nova didn't know what to do. And then, I mean, again, a little bit desynced from Nova there. Defer is using the convergent paths, but there's no information. It doesn't really hit anything actionable. Sundragon's trying to retake with an op, has to go forward into 3 players, pick up a gun, and then win 2 to 3 fights. I mean, it's so difficult. Nova at least will have enough economy to piece together a buy, I guess, for the rest of the series. Even the operator bought back for Sundragon. But here comes the hit on A, and Nova historically have not been able to stop this.
I mean, C1 dart shot to the back, and Abner, oh, the perfect distraction. Dart takes away his attention, taking the wood Neon as and Abner has had an unlucky couple of rounds here, and does not get out. Robin lands that perfect, but 2 now gone. The op now taken away, and finally, the round the South Alabama needed. A well-timed thrifty indeed, Paul, to finish off and give them Abyss.
And a clean way to stabilize on their own map pick. Nicely done by South Alabama. I was starting to get a little bit worried. It seemed like Sundragon's op was throwing them for a loop. But at the end of the day, they went back to what they realized worked. Hey, guys, we're really good at A takes. Executes on this side of the map, we actually kind of slap on. And you could see that Nova, I don't think their defensive protocols for A specifically were refined. Abyss is a map that most collegiate teams don't play, and you could tell that they weren't all on the same page. Sundragon is hanging out with an op in mid. Abner is hanging out defensive back site, but is like unsure. Hey guys, should I fight the waylay that's coming up on top box? Should I back up through the smoke? Should I give the site? Like, is my Sova going to fight through heaven or not? I don't think UTD were very comfortable on this map, and yet still put up quite a good fight, all things considered. But South Alabama, they end up with the win. No surprise when Monsters, again, playing like a monster. Nicely done. And you could tell how prepped University of South Alabama were on this map. I mean, from the excellent executes on either side of the map, from the lineups to Mr. Walk'em Down, the timings that they were able to find in mid, everything they needed, they had.
Jeez, dude, that guy had 9 first kills, man.
It's nasty.
Oh my god.
And
yeah,
how many of them were him charging in, getting 1 kill, and refracting away?
With a Bucky as well. Dude,
Often with a Bucky. At least 3 were with a Bucky, probably 5 or 6 total.
That's so insane, the work they managed to do with just shotguns and running at them. And the fact this game was this back and forth is impressive, I must say. But that is, of course, only game number 1, right? We have Corrode up next, and I'm sure it's going to be another exciting one. So y'all stick around. We'll see you back in a bit.
I wish we stayed the same. I got way too many thoughts in my brain.
I got memories that run through my veins. I'm not one to blame, but I could point out every way that you changed. Some things stay up while others go right down the drain. And lately we've been going down in flames. But if I'm honest, I get in my feels when I want you. Say you feel it too, I'll haunt you. Hold on till I'm lost in nirvana. But if I'm honest, I get in my feels when I want you. Say you feel it too, I'll haunt you. Hold on till I'm lost in nirvana. But if I'm my therapist is saying that I should. I don't believe her, but I really wish I could. Instead, I guess I'll stay misunderstood. Oh, 'cause I'm stuck now, just dying to figure a way out of. Try but can't seem to slow down, and I don't know if I want to. But if I'm honest, I get in my feels when I want you. Say you feel it too, I'll haunt you. Hold on till I'm lost in nirvana. But if I'm honest, I get in my feels when I want you. Say you feel it too, I'll haunt you. Hold on till I'm lost in nirvana. But if I'm can't seem to slow down, and I don't know if I want to.
Homies, welcome on back once again to map number 2 at the NECC as we just witnessed a burner of Abyss where it was just aim, click, fire, and whoever wins, wins.
Yeah, these two teams definitely firing on all cylinders. I mean, both teams were running a double duelist comp, right? I mean, that does shout to you, hey, we want to fight, we want to go, we want to, take some fights. And actually, for UTD Nova, as we go on to Corrode, it wasn't even the duelist I was primarily looking at. It was actually Sun Dragon over on the Chamber. Now, the Chamber is in, like, an interesting spot right now because you'll have some people who are really good at Chamber argue, like, yeah, you can play Chamber, yeah. All you have to do is just frag, just kill them all. And then you have people who aren't as good at Chamber, and they're like, why would I run Chamber? Chamber gets one trademark. That's all his utility, effectively. So I think Sun Dragon was definitely making the case for a Sentinel like that. But then we had, on the other side of things, I mean, the utility, the lineups especially, from We Walk 'Em Down, absolutely excellent. So I'm keeping an eye on that when we go to Corrode, because this is a map where people have really been messing around with what Sentinel they want to do. I think Sentinel is one of the most flexible roles on this map. Both teams ran a Waylay. I'm not expecting that to change. We're going to have pretty typical initiators, probably double duelists from both sides again. But, like, what flavor of defense are we going to see from both teams? Because I think that was a more difficult side for both of our teams as well.
We're going to see Viper. Not Viper. We're going to see Vise again. 100%, because this was the Vise map when she was out. And I hope Viper, I'd say. And on the other end, we're definitely seeing Neon, Waylay, Papa Yoru again. And dude, you know what, bro? And Chamber. Yeah, this is. I think we just run it back with the exact same
comp.
Yeah,
Just run it back. Run back everything for both sides. Honestly, the Neon I would actually like here better than on Abyss. I think Abyss has a lot of problematic verticality for Neon, and you could tell that Nova was struggling to get value out of their Neon a lot of the time.
Verticality.
Me too. But on Corrode, it's a much more flat map other than like there's literally like one elevated window in the whole map. So Neon ends up getting quite a bit done on this map. So honestly, if Nova were to run it back, I wouldn't hate it.
No, it would not be the worst thing at all. You're right. But I think with this, yeah, I don't expect to see a lot of changes, especially considering how we saw how back and forth it was. And like right now, this is Southern Alabama's map pick. So this could be just a complete run back, but I think map picks in collegiate a lot of the times just end up being like. Was it Nova's map pick? Did I misread that?
Maybe.
Can we get the map picks?
This is UTD's map pick. Pick Corrode.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. UTD Eclipse, their coach, pick Corrode. Yeah. Which actually brings me into the next point. We saw how well South Alabama were prepared for Abyss. Now that we go to Nova's map pick, Corrode, more played than Abyss. Still not a favorite of collegiate teams at the very least, but more played than Abyss. Can Nova show us that same sort of preparation gap that South Alabama showed us on their own map pick? They are running back essentially the same comp. The only swap here is the Sova leaves for a fade. Very normal for Corrode. That's not anything out of the playbook. Actually, same thing for both teams just subbed out the Sova for a fade.
It's the same comp. Yeah, they're just playing the same comp, except now it's fade. Like, and honestly, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. It was contested on map number 1. I think both teams should be feeling at least decently confident. My question is, as we get on to the map number 2 and UTD Nova start on the defense, you gonna rip that paranoia immediately? Okay. Just a full play out of A. Overextending here could be devastating.
And that's a double dive. Now take it away. Alabama. Off to a strong start in this pistol round. And they've been pretty good by the pistols too in the past couple. And even if it doesn't go their way, they decide, you know what, we're just going to bonus it and run it in. So confidence is key here. But with 3 for UTD, there's waiting to see where this look to hit, and it should be B.
Sundragon's just going to play for the retake too. Going to try and keep control of halls and let the flank come in through mid.
Spike planted.
Yeah, just down will mean that you can take the site for free. Monster finds one more, and one towards the back of the sights. Will leave them stranded. Monster cleans up and a flawless pistol from Alabama.
Switching it back, Nova were the ones who got 2 for 2 pistols on map number 1. Now Alabama finally strike first on a given half. And it's their attack too, so no chance for a cheeky force from Nova, no chance for really much of anything. Gonna be a pretty significant buy too from Alabama. And they did a good job punishing the overaggression from Nova. I think the play out into A main is good, but pushing it into defender spawn, a little bit too ambitious.
Doing a thing.
Yeah, it's not the best thing they want to do, for sure. But
Whoops.
From here, this monster's going to land itself towards the back of the site here, so we'll see what kind of shenanigans he gets up to.
Now,
Planted.
it is worth noting, South Alabama still showing some roughness around the edges when it comes to timing of the utility. Now, it's not going to punish them in this round. There's simply nothing going here for UTD Nova.
Yeah.
But, like, that was a team... Hold on.
Wait a second. Wait, they're going to just fight along elbow. So, but, so, at least speaking close, and they get 2, so some decent damage.
Yeah, that's more damage than I was anticipating. South Alabama, I mean, actually going to be in the same spot Nova were in on the second or the third round, all the way back on map number 1. a little bit better of an economy, at least the one rifle being able to be afforded. But either way, what I really want to see from Alabama is a little bit cleaner on the utility timings. There was the team flash there on Monster. Not that it punched them in that round. Obviously, you know, it's an open B site. You're going into pistols anyways. But had that site been stacked, or had that been a gun round, that could be a real opening for Nova.
See, can they run it back? Ooh, unlucky in the timing, but still gets the refrags. So Sun Dragon. Huge pick off they get in the Yoru, so now suddenly double dive not as potent as could be for Alabama, but not out of yet.
That is the benefit of running the double duelist, is you're still going to have your waylay, even if your Yoru dies, to make some space. Now, we did see Monster on map number 1 was a menace with the Bucky. Can he manage the same thing here?
I mean, just watch the cross is not even smoked off here, Abner. Just doesn't actually get caught by the util, but just rushing at him, dashes away, and Andrew there for the cover. So at this point, I know there's not that great weaponry, but Alabama just gonna just gift over the round essentially to UTD. Yeah. Hey, they got one.
30 seconds left.
That rifle recovered. Can Ramyan do any more damage?
Nope. Nope.
Alrighty, pretty clean anti-bonus there for UTD Nova.
What it's about.
Nothing really to write home about. Now we get into the full gun rounds for both of our teams. Monster, I mean, look, with what Monster did on map number 1 with a Bucky, I'm not going to judge the judge. Again, no pun intended.
You know, every time you say it, it makes it worse. You might as well just say the word.
Look, my words my word go faster than think. Me think after, go oop, same word twice. Pun.
Cast it around like this. Oh no, Long just stuck in the smoke here. Just 3 other bullets were aiming right at him. Unlucky catch, but they're open being gone here for Southern Alabama. They rushed into A side, so he's got the spike down. Rather than a holding with no smoke could be a bit more difficult.
South Alabama taking their time, not convinced that A was actually open for them.
Mm-hmm.
Spike planted.
Giving a lot of time for the repositioning. UTD Nova slowly clearing out their own spawn too. I mean, both teams just working at a very slow and timid pace. Nice little shrouded step that's out of earshot as well. Earwax able to pull off a very tasty flank.
You get the knife fall to not be able to find one. The second, another swing. Earwax clears both up, but she at the corner. The swing gets 3. A ridiculous shot from she. But she saved the game here. That for their gun out as well. Right at the corner, and the whiff. Oh, he had it all. Oh, just one more was all he needed. Unlucky. UTD get their second.
A near legendary clutch from She there. Completely shutting down the players coming from mid with the 3K. Just a bit off on the crosshair placement to get rid of Defer. I liked the idea too, the off angle crouching, making sure there was no way Defer could instantly snap, but couldn't quite get there fast enough. Honestly, I'm a little bit relieved for Nova, considering expired Earwax's flank. If that round hadn't worked out for them, that would have been tragic.
Yeah, it would have been huge because that would allow just Alabama to just snowball probably to 4-1, maybe even 5, depending on how good they're feeling. But we were expecting this game to remain competitive, and it remained as Shell Abner in the corner. Right, second also taken, so easy cleanup for the rest of them. Spike should be planted here, but
Spike planted.
a 3v5 with not that great weaponry, Alabama kids might just be run down. They gotta fight for their lives.
There's another Bucky here from Monster, so the question is which side of Nova's retake hits first? If backside hits first, I think they're in a good position, but if Abner and the others charge recklessly into Monster's Bucky, it could get dicey.
They're gonna come 2-2 spawn and 3 to the other side here, so as that Bucky play we're talking about, but the paranoia hits cleanly, and so the rest just get run down. She just gets his one, but Nova knew The game and round was theirs to pick up some scraps and get the lead on Corrode.
And that's the sort of due diligence we've been needing to see from Nova, especially considering this is their map pick. The fact that they're able to use the Haunt, clear out close, then use the Paranoia and the Prowler to punish anyone who was holding close on A. The Bucky doesn't get anything done there. That's what we need to see from Nova if they want to try and take their own map pick and push us to a third and final map of Split. Still long days to go before that. Dimensional Drift for She and the Shorty combo. We've seen this over and over and over again. And another shotgun, too. I mean, Monster, I don't think has bought a rifle yet.
Who's next?
Dude, there's just no way. They just catch them all. They could have cost to stop them, but she's like, gets it with a shot. Oh. There's just no way, dude. She is activated. After that claw, she wants to take no prisoners.
Enemy remaining.
And nothing left behind. A decimating round to clean up the rest of UTD.
Spike planted.
So Dragon might be able to get one to repair Samiko, but not even that a flawless.
I mean, that's just, again, much like in the pistol, just a bit of over-ambition from UTD Nova. They're really giving me Julius Caesar vibes right now. I like the set play, going for the conversion paths into Abner and Earwax pushing. The Paranoia is going to be there, but they don't press tab. They don't see, hey guys, if we actually get really aggressive with the conversion paths, are we just going to get run down by other alts? The Dimensional Drift, the conversion paths being both available for Alabama, they counteract that aggressive play excellently, and UTD Nova are basically throwing themselves onto a sword.
The overdrive here from UTD for a press retake option here, but still a garden also available. Not interacted just yet. From the shadows to get onto the side as quickly as possible. Take Heaven here. And Deffer just spraying, but unfortunately not able to secure the kill low enough, and Deffer falls. Backside taken, and Alabama quick with the take. Now the site completely theirs. Oh, he's gonna find him. He's gonna find him. Never mind.
But there's two players on this cross. This is still really difficult, even with the information. Enzu doing work.
Rifle not finally taken. No monster there at the corner. He's definitely just barely gets caught by that. But unfortunately, it's just enough to keep their attention divided. Enzu from up top. Heaven plays massive, and Sun Dragon cleans up. Enzu, the hero of the round.
I'm shocked that UTD Nova were able to get... We're getting back to the, like, you know, what we were saying in the early parts of Abyss. Whoever has an advantage in the round doesn't end up keeping it. With the control that South Alabama had of the site there, I'm shocked that they weren't able to keep it. I think kind of taking a page out of Nova's book. I don't know that Mr. Walkham Down and Long have to be fighting all the way into defender spawn there. They could just be holding a more effective crossfire, one far more dangerous and requires more utility, takes more time, but instead they get a bit too eager, push forward and give Alabama away, or give UTD Nova away back in. Enzu, a monster in that round.
The Honda as well, too, speaking of which, managed to tag to Deffer. Quick peek out. Not gonna take him, but Sun Dragon has his op up. Oh, a rare miss from Sun Dragon, but
yeah, no, Monster was feeling the wind on that one. That was a close one. And now that you've spotted the tour de force, I'd be surprised if Alabama really wanted to commit to A.
Yeah, there's also 3 there too. They're gonna put the smoke out to keep their attention, but they're definitely gonna look to walk B. I mean, Monster's there watching it. The Yoru on the corner, but they haven't actually taken any of the spaces. It could be a mid to B option. The pings are signifying it.
The question is Long going to have a smoke up? I think he does. He's positioning for it right now. But the second that smoke goes top mid... Oh, it didn't go top mid. It went for an elbow. Earwax is going to have the angle for the jump peek. He undoubtedly spots him. Yeah. And now has the information. Nova, there's got to be rotates coming through right now.
Surely there are, and now finally they hear it. They should be able to see it happen. There we go. Yeah, Neon's running out over. Deffer just gives away. Waits for anybody else to peek it. We'll take Heaven here, which is the exact right call, because last time Enzu was able to clean up the rest of them, and now crossfire set up. There's a concuss, a quick peek, and she takes 2. How does this keep happening? There's just no way. There's so many around. 4v2. Now, Alabama, do not overpeak this, but unless you got a hot rig distractor, then you can overpeak it. It's fine. Good job, guys. Exactly the plan I was thinking. Yeah, and he just runs up to 4-4.
Yeah, I mean, good realization from Alabama. They just pivot away from the tour de force, and there was effectively no response from Nova. Long should be able to calm through. Hey, guys, they're in mid. I think Nova are tricking themselves into thinking, oh, they went mid because they want to do a split execute onto A. But the fact that they don't smoke long off, or the fact that they don't smoke expired earwax off, rather, kind of gives away the fact that, hey, guys, they're going to come the other direction. So the fact that there was no rotate from Nova, tricky there. I mean, dimensional drift spotting everybody in mid, too. This is a free sight.
Incredible.
Don't get anything shorty. Well, he's getting spammed, actually. Dude, don't. Yeah, no. Yeah, there you go. Get behind the wall, please.
Remember the last map when he got 2 with a shorty?
Dude, remember this map when he got 2 with the shorty?
Face your fear.
The same clip on the shorty, too? Nice
that
shot.
Flick. That flick was so nasty. This is 3 in front. I thought he almost managed to get 1, 2 taken by the rest of UTD, but you watch the angle again. Long, sick flick. But you're not gonna find the 4th, but in a 2v1, just no time. Shorty not gonna find him. But they have no time to defuse. Engine still gets the 3rd, cleans up, but cannot secure the round.
Doesn't even get away. That's tough for the economy of Nova. And I thought Nova did more or less everything right there, except for the fact that they had no one on A to start. Like, the retake was good. The push out through mid, I'm not sure what Nova's read was anticipating there. Alabama have not had an early round in the middle of the map at all right now. So I'm not sure why 3 players are looking to take control of the middle of the map. Maybe they want to try and, like, get a quick flank off and punish, but Alabama's pace is so fervent that there's no opportunity for that. So Nova are just left kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And despite the fact that they had the right idea on the retake, retakes are just hard in general.
Thank you. Also, retakes are hard.
They're hard.
The sky
They're hard,
is
man.
blue.
Look, a lot of people write, you know, they watch VCT. They watch people who practice 60 hours a week. Oh.
No. That's so illegal. There's just, he should have died. There's no way. Just peek him together, please. Oh. He's just
really
so
one of those rounds.
Yeah. Oh, no way.
Oh.
Long.
Oh,
Ooh! Quick flick, he's feeling it. That from it. They don't have the spike.
The spike is in spawn. You guys could take B. I mean, that would be fun. But what are you gonna do with it?
Hey guys. They're just gonna fight. They're just. I bet you Abner's thinking,
bro,
hey, why haven't they planted
B
yet?
right now? And okay. From the shadows, picks up the spike. It's fine.
This would have been.
It all comes
so
down the wall.
funny.
Now, did they have to use an ult when maybe they didn't have to use that ult this round? Also, Abner is 8 HP. I mean, come on. I said,
But-
come
But
on.
imagine he gets 2. Oh, okay.
No, it's fine.
Dude, it's so funny.
I love these teams. I love our collegiate teams. NECC just really puts on a show week after week. And now, I mean, UTD Nova actually in a pretty commanding spot in this next round. Should they have the right foresight? The overdrive and the nightmare, I mean, should just be excellent retake ults. Interesting that they're playing them on the weak side of the map. If Alabama end up A, there's a strong chance you're going to lose one of those retake ults.
Unless you just push an overdrive and use it to just run at them from the other end of the map.
You can't always just shoot them in the head. That does work.
But you can zap them this time. Long, not seen. Just tucked into the corner, waiting for the rest of them. Nice shot from Abner. The great pickoff will mean that Southern Alabama's got to suddenly play this way more careful once again. Never smoked off long. Catches his person in the corner, but...
Okay, this time there's no from the shadows to get the spike, by the way.
Yeah, none of them have it again. What is this strat? Like, what's happening here?
They're leaving the spike there because they want to pivot, but then they play contact onto B and realize there's just nobody home. Like, the passive positions here are insane.
Back it up top. Definitely managed to get one. The second also just
Nice.
taken immediately. Not able to get down heaven. That's the unfortunate part when you don't have to control the site. So now we're just long left. Might be a 7-5 again here.
Yeah, I don't have much hope for long in the 1v4.
No, he's
Can he pull out an alt? No, he's just gonna
he
miss one.
could see. Imagine if he had the from the shadows here. Imagine.
Could teleport to the other side. I mean, it's still a 1v4. I mean, I don't think.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give him a better chance. His chances would go from like 2% to like
10.
10, 8 maybe.
Yeah, it'd be cool. But
UTD Nova able to win that round purely off of gunplay. Like, they didn't have to do anything fancy. They held passive positions and let Alabama contact into them. Yeah, I'm glad we see 5 players back on Alabama, all on the same side of the map now. But keep in mind, now they're potentially going into a convergent paths. If they go a little bit too loud, Fur could get something done, and he already shuts down She.
dude, she just loves these Ferrari peaks and finally gets punished for them. Are just stuck against 4 ults here, and I surely UT Nova just let it rip, right? Yeah. As the convergence path's taken, just rushes on the site, dies for it though to make the space. But with 3 already down, I think for Alabama here, you just got a full pivot.
And I mean, you can see that Alabama are clearly less comfortable on this map than they were on Abyss. If it was on Abyss, that convergent paths would have been accompanied by, you know, the haunt, a paranoia, the whole site could have been covered. But it goes off individually, they don't sync their utility up, and they get completely dominated, even though Sundragon has to TP away. I mean, you can swing out all you want from the smoke, but it's a 6-6 half at the end of the day.
Yeah, and that's after UTD on the attack side on Crowd, this does bode quite well.
Yeah.
I think especially considering how confident they were looking, there's a reason why this was the map pick, and I think after a pistol in their hands, then this could easily be, you know, a runaway game for their side.
And again, I mean, the comps really didn't change much. Both sides rolling with the double duelist. Double duelist, much better on the attack. UTD Nova have to be happy with how that defense went, especially considering they lost pistol and still came up with an even half. With a comp that's not supposed to be ideal on defense. Like, the only player on UTD Nova who should struggle more on their attack is maybe Sundragon, and we saw what he was able to do with the Tour de Force back on Abyss, so Nova in an excellent spot to send us to 3. Although, as I say that...
A good start here, though. Ooh. Ramina Monster cleaning up, so 2 big picks in UTD. Love stuck in a 4v2. They've come out of worse, but this makes things much harder to try to secure. Spikes in their hands. They could get the plant down, but just, you know, mess around a little bit. Get funny. Oh, that sucks. Hey, he gets 1. Maybe 2.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad shooting from Enzu.
Yeah.
Problem is, it's a 1v3. And I don't think he has any idea that She is on his left.
Oh, he's but could have fought him. No, never mind. Oh, good.
And that's Alabama's second pistol win. Okay, so wait. On Abyss, which was Alabama's pick, UTD Nova won both pistols. And on Corrode, which is Nova's pick, Alabama won both pistols.
Yes.
What I'm
All
learning
facts
here
so
is
far.
that both teams are very practiced on their own maps.
Yes.
But maybe could use a more regimented pistol strategy going into them in the future.
I agree. They're buying 2 stickers.
Yeah,
They're
'cause
buying 3 stickers.
That didn't look as collected as we'd seen from Nova on some of their like retakes previously. It felt very much like, hey, contact, let's go fight them, which isn't the sort of preparation I would want.
No, but this is a triple stinger buy, so they were just play a full contact run in and long. Almost gets caught by that with one more also taken. Deffer, unfortunately, not able to get any more picks. Anything to the last stinger. Left in Abner's hands to try to find another. Just jump shots. Match to get one more. Abner clinches the rest of the men too. With the bandits. Not seen. There were two more dead.
Abner thought she was the clone, by the way. He tickled him a little and then turned away and still managed to get both picks. I mean, 2 shots in the Outlaw, 2 low health players. Just have 100% accuracy.
You just gotta body shot him. Just anything. He has to clear the entire side. He has no idea where anybody else is. This is so unlucky. And a timing here could be massive based on where they are.
There's so many cheeky angles.
Clear.
He's gonna have such low time by the time he actually gets to it. And if he dares to clear elbow, it's a 180 crossfire.
Oh god. No time. And it's just, he has to stick it. Yeah, just no time for Monster, and they delay just enough to get that bonus back. Though I don't know how they got that round, I'll be honest.
It was honestly phenomenal. Abe Nair just absolutely pops off. Enzu shuts down the players coming in from mid. Pure wherewithal and grit from those 2 players gets them through the round. And hold on, I gotta real quick. I gotta talk to the NEC script writers because why are we reusing the same script twice in a row? On Abyss, the first half we had the normal pistol, and then the second half we had the anti-eco win.
Yeah.
What? We're doing it again?
Yeah. We're doing it again. We're gonna run it back.
I guess.
The first
South
half.
Alabama would be cool with that if it goes to script on Abyss.
Yeah.
You know, it was a re-thrifty, so...
And they're gonna do it again. Sundrag, though, just easy pick off, no shields. Exactly what you expect from a bandit.
Wow, so passive from UTD Nova. They are expecting such intense aggression from South Alabama. And actually, they might get what they wish. Long is pushing in through mid.
I mean, they're considering it is the pistol. Ooh! Nice flip from Long, so taking one away.
That required foresight. Dude saw into the future to know he would have to click his mouse exactly at that time.
Long has had some disgusting flicks on
Really
Corona,
has.
man. As I stopped the momentum, he's just chasing right behind. The timing here could be huge. He also heard those shots from there as well. He's hoping to catch them off guard, maybe get a weapon, and then just skedaddle out of there.
30 seconds left.
Maddie not saying UTD Nova have to gotta pick up the pace here. With 30 seconds left, they gotta pick a site to hit. So they're going towards. It's wide open here. It's just free.
She is gonna look for a timing here. Almost finds it, but couldn't quite hit the shot. Oh, the util was out and everything. She might kick himself for that later.
It's fine. The long is there. The paranoia. Speaking of neutral, no way doesn't get him, dude. Just expired here, Mark, saving the day. That could be 2v2, maybe even 1. A thrifty back to back, but just him saving the day. Just timings galore. Unlucky from the. He has his knife out. Oh, this is. Oh, yeah. The paranoia lands beautifully.
Guys, I was kidding. I was kidding about the Reef Thrifty. Why did that end up happening?
Just back and forth we go.
Absolutely nuts. Okay, it wasn't a full Reef Thrifty, keep in mind. I mean, it was low eco, but Nova at least had something going on there. Alabama, guys, take an eco. Take an eco, please.
Long as an Odin.
Dude, they got the Odin in this round with a Bucky and and 2 Guardians.
Dude, they have like no util here from these buys, man. Oh my god. Where
Also,
is
it's not even the Odin on the Fade, on the Initiator, which is what you would expect for a map like Corrode. It's Odin on the Omen.
He's pelting it down
two of
mid.
the letters are the same, but come on.
Yeah. No one's even there. Trips the wall, pushing them back here. So with all them being A, shortly the reposition, and yeah, they're just all gonna run to B. A is still wide open with just Monster watching.
I'll find you.
South Alabama at least a little bit more active on their defense.
Tags one.
get some information that the middle of the map is being re-explored. That means nobody's going to go back over to A just yet. That's still a very heavy stack. I mean, going into this Odin. Nova, is this really what you want to do?
That's, I think it's a 4-person Nightfall though. The Odin here should be able to find so many long. Repeat again, Defer down the second take and Earwax just pelted with bullets. What's Sundragon the only person to manage to get one? He has Util as a rush to the side, long cleans of the rest of them. A 3v2 finally by the end of it. It makes it just that much tougher. Easy shot and 2 go down in an instant.
Just an insane way for us to get to 8 and 8. just nuts. The fact that Alabama even buy into that round in the first place is crazy. But hey, I guess I can't judge. It works out. Long ends up getting an insane 2K. Yeah, maybe you couldn't hear anything because of the Nightfall, but hey, you can still see. You can still shoot your gun if you can see. That's all he needs.
Once again, expert analysis by Paul and Sybil.
Sometimes it comes down to, did you click them, or in Long's case, hold left click in their vague area?
Which is the only way to play this game. Conversion pass.
Pass off rip again.
Oh my god, he's still gets no. What do you mean? What do you mean? It just gets getting 2. Enzo gets one with a bandit again, dude. No one plays his weapon, so no one knows that it actually does damage.
I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind.
Robbie, no, not
the
this
sheriff
way.
versus headhunter fight in mid on a gun round.
Guys, slow down. You don't have to fight this. I know they have ecos, but like, it's still sheriffs. They can still kill you. Please just play sight. I'm begging you. Watching Long, I swear to God, if you move this angle, I'm gonna fight you, bro.
It's so insane that we have such an explosive first 30 seconds of the round.
Oh my God.
And then we creep down to
the side,
pace of molasses in January.
There's
30 seconds left.
A misread too from Alabama.
Yeah, he was watching the angle there as well. Lets him pass. And moves over. He hears this now. With all neutral being thrown around, knows they just kind of let him by his sight and lets them get the plant down. Season gets one. Good shot from Long and the paranoia whiffs. Enzo just has the seize. Has to watch both angles. And can only do that once. Timing works on their favor, and Alabama barely scraped that round.
These rounds are enjoyable. The double convergent paths into the hinder, into the 2 picks while hindered from she into the like refrags. Just everything is fighting. And the fact that Long is able to not fight, that's really what gets him through that round. Like the fact that Long is able to just be like, hey guys, I'm gonna chill and hold mid link. I'm just gonna hold it. He's able to get there so quick, they don't expect it. Sundragon falls. And South Alabama have a lead on their opponent's map pick. Will it last, though, when she has to TP out and Ramyon gets clapped?
Yeah, this is a big round for them, too. Ramyon is gone. Monster, oh, unlucky. He's caught 1 by 1, 2 dead. Long. Just kidding.
I'm getting a little bit of flashbacks. Long and we walk them down being the only ones alive again. Being the only players who don't run out into UTD Nova. But this time UTD Nova win all the fights and they don't push quite as aggressively. So they're just going to have a free A site in a 1v5.
Hey, Alabama, buddy. Guys, just, quick powwow. What if we just played defense?
Defense? Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Let's pretend for a round we're gonna hold the site and hold an angle.
Believe it or not, there are 2 different sides of the map. They're not both offense.
Yeah, we can just stay here. We don't have to run at them. It's fine. We have a util for information or a Yoru.
I
fine.
expect Mr. Walkham Down to not bother charging forward here. Although you do have a lot of money, and you're one off the Steel Garden.
I mean, he might get one, but yeah, they're all going
No,
the other
he's
side.
not going to get anything. I was just thinking to myself, like, is it worth it to go forward and die to try and get your ult up? I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on the economy of the rest of your team. You want to be able to potentially buy for yourself because this Odin's probably going to get thrown back over too long.
Yep.
Although it's a little dicey. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Not going forward there is good. I think he made the right call.
That's fine, yeah. I'm sure he can just get a kill and get the Steel Garden up that way. They are actually three in a three-way tie for who gets the ult up first.
And
yeah.
those are really important ults, too.
Yeah, that's
But meanwhile,
massive ults.
Nova have the conversion paths and the overdrive. That's a nasty... I mean, overdrive is hard enough to shoot when you have a fully working gun. Imagine you get caught by the conversion paths. It would be really difficult.
He stays? The paranoid? No. Oh my god. Could not manage to get the second, but look at the information. A lot of damage, though, so not bad at all, but really nice play with the paranoia.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just set up.
Unreal that he gets the one player who didn't get blinded.
They choose to aggressively push out here.
Now, the only problem here for Alabama is they know that the pivot is coming through, but they're scared of going back through mid because of that smoke. So they're not going to have an easy way to go over to A to reinforce. And Expired Earwax is going to be able to cut them off if he chooses to do so. If he actually doesn't hold mid link, could still be a problem. She dying, though. Yeah, that frees the site up.
Yeah,
And now he can hold mid link.
Bit of an unlucky angle to see one Expired Earwax watching the angle on the outside. Hansel just freed them up, just caught that two-star, hoping for a fake. With three more there, Andrew lines them up. No, the refrag, the reload is huge. Definitely not a 2v2, walk him down. They caught up both sides, slow match to get him.
Standing.
30
Turn
HP.
around. Abner.
30 HP versus like 10.
The first to part to actually die, the final to live. He has to find this. It has to be there. They've got to just stick at this point. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Oh, and them not getting Abner costs them round.
What a genius wrap from Abner there. Absolutely nasty. The fact that, oh yeah, I was spotted in elbow. Okay, knife out, full, basically a sprint of a power walking. All the way around. Long is never going to expect that. And that gets Nova a lead, a critical lead, not only in rounds now that they have 10-9, but also in economy. South Alabama sent back to an eco. Now they've been able to do stuff on ecos before. I'm not counting them out of this round here, Ravish.
No, they've done a lot here, but the Ecos so famously have gone to GTD more so. And they're just gonna push out here. First shot,
no.
second taken she. Hold on, wait a second. Like big too, but here's the thing. Gun's still in their favor, and I've seen this game turn on a dime just like that.
I've played these games before.
So often. And I've seen a bandit get way too many kills for one round, man.
Well, and now Nova, they have to be worried. They don't know where anyone else is. It could be a gamble stack on either site. They could go into util. They could go into a cheeky corner. They got to clear everything. And the Tour de Force, okay, spotting and welcome down. That helps. If anything, now you just run back the other way. Right? Like it's the Monty Hall problem at this point. You spotted one player on the B site. Odds say there's more than one player there, but now they're going to try and charge him.
I mean, they're gonna fake it. I thought they were gonna actually just look to fake and just run into A, but this time they can still fully set up. She's still on site. Whoa, that is huge from him for not getting caught. Steel Garden also pushed down to just secure it. They've got to try to find one more long to try to take out the flanker. He's up top. Walk him down there. She investing every single ultimate possible. They're just holding. They're holding. They're just holding. They just stick. Yeah, that's it. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. And yeah.
I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. How many thrifties is that? How many low eco rounds is that? The fact that UTD Nova decide to push into the site where they spotted a player. Guys, basic statistics in mathematics. You guys gotta look up the Monty Hall problem after this, right? It says if you if you open a door and there's somebody back there and you don't know where the other two people are, chances are there's more people on the B site than the A site there. The fact that they push into it, they use the Nightfall so late, doesn't even catch Mr. Walkham down. Absolutely unreal. We're tied at double digits when we realistically could have been on the precipice of a Nova map win.
And Mr. Walking down, spotted by that, just try to trigger the wall. It didn't happen this time. So still something they've got to deal with as convergent paths. Huh? Hello?
Guys, we gotta get hard information.
We
We need a little bit more knowledge than that. Now, good Prowler. I like that Prowler. Good stuff, Remu. That'll keep enough players on B for a potential re-hit from Nova.
Guys, I feel like the convergent paths should be used if they're going into the site, not just... I don't know, man. Like, within a matter of seconds, every single important ult that was gonna be up has been used. Except Overdrive, which wasn't used all of last half. And I don't know if it'll be used this one.
Okay.
She does.
She caught trying to head back over to A. That'll make the map a little bit more dark for Alabama and give a potential re-hit on B a bit more
30
juice.
seconds left.
Is that what we're doing? No, for 30 seconds. Are they going to do a split B take?
Seems
In
like
there, you got to
it.
use the Overdrive here.
Never mind. Can't do it. Flash to re-peek. He's just stuck in walking down. So let's get two. Nightfall there by the end.
10 seconds.
He's just rushing in up top. He knows he has to stick it. He distracts them to get the spike down. There's no way, man. They actually get this down. Ridiculous from the sees the head. Oh, this is rough.
Still has a paranoia and a smoke and a TP.
One enemy.
But the high-low...
One more. No way! I was holding my breath as he's walking around dude long with a ridiculous shot.
I don't think I've ever seen a player beat a high-low stack like that before. Long has had such crispy, like, side steps and peaks. Like, the dude is very good at popping out for a quarter of a second, hitting the headshot and retreating back into cover, not giving the opponent any time to react. It's insane how quick and decisive this guy is when it comes to shooting his gun at the exact right spot. How many crazy... It's not even flicks. He just has his crosshair in the perfect spot. He swings, he gets ahead, and he goes back to cover. It's nasty every time.
I don't know what it is. I mean, like, just hitting a neon like that just so hard. There's the overdrive monster.
That was
Finally
slow
gets
walking
that
with the
out there.
overdrive.
Yeah, love it. But hey, still managed to get the
refrag
trade.
works.
Thank you.
It's winnable.
Oh, and that's another.
Earwax doing some work.
Earwax finds one more, sees it. No, they can't get the trade. Three. V4 stuck in. Long still playing that flank angle as he has been all game, but this time he's gonna look to peek out to see if anybody is here, as he knows it's been B almost every single time.
Sundragon just hoping that someone was gonna stab. Oh! And she does.
My blind is dead.
So, unlucky just the timing being caught here is waiting for them. Yeah, they knew that Alabama gets antsy and catches them on two different angles. Finally, a 4v1, a site they can hold, and more than enough people that Long cannot clutch this one.
It would be beyond a titanic effort here from Long if he was able to do this. Does have some time. Gonna get spotted on the jump
so
peak,
many
though.
people.
There's the cross.
Yeah.
And it's done. 11-11. Nice work from UTD Nova, playing the mid-round very well, using the darkness on the map and the trades that favored them in mid to split Alabama back up and find themselves a golden opportunity. Good work from Sundragon, waiting for someone to check up from heaven, hitting the shot he needed to hit as well. And now, once again, low economy here for Southern Alabama. South Alabama, rather.
Crazy how we landed ourselves in a situation where it just continues to be so back and forth. Monster this time, though. Ooh, dodged that shot, but just barely. Oh, to continue to hold B, they just re-pivot to mid instead and leaving She.
I like this work from South Alabama. They plant She deep into B main. He TP's out. I don't know if that was necessarily the best decision, but as long as Nova don't try and re-clear here, keep in mind, it would be a heavy util investment for them to do so. Long, maybe playing a bit too far forward. That could open up the map for Nova.
Yeah, they see the Long is now gone, but Long usually playing the A, but because of where he came from, there's a kind of like hint towards that B might be open, but nobody's seen. That's just a clone to go out to try to scout for information. But it shouldn't go far enough for them to actually get much, yeah.
Alabama not going as far forward with the rest of their players, at least, as they did in previous mid-rounds when the map was so dark. They have 3 players still on A. This is not necessarily easy for Nova.
And that form managed to get 2 towards the back of the site. And the Plotters just chasing them all. Mounster to the angle, but this high mate just caught in between. This might be it, I believe. Split might be the cards here, Paul. A confident take. UT Nova just play the map excellently. Only one being taken. Finally a match point. And I believe that should be the ticket.
And really good decision making from UTD Nova, even when they only had 30 seconds left. Defer realizes he cannot walk past the Vice Wall all by himself. You could give a gun over, you could die, and that avenue is completely locked off. There would be no one to help you, so instead he doubles back. Monster tries to go for a timing, but now there's 3 players watching that smoke, and they're able to muscle their way through a short completely onto the site. Not even really that good of economy. South Alabama, 2 rounds in a row on the defense where they don't have perfect economy, and this one is for the map.
This is such a rough buy, right? The Stingers and Buckies again this time. But no way you're peeking with a Stinger. There's just...
Portal closed.
Just hit the shot.
Yeah, just hit a shot from 50 meters away. Oh! Monster caught it this time. Yeah.
That's 2 rounds in a row where South Alabama go over exploring deep mid, and it cost them.
They've done this a lot too, and they've managed to catch picks sometimes. Picks this time too there, and yeah, I'll see you as player, brother. The corrode map seems to be exactly what they wanted, and that attacking half, although it was a bit back and forth, but small clutches just could not secure it. Alabama overheating, over aggressive, and caught a bit too many times to unfortunately make that difference. Allowed them at a 2v4.
Steel Garden is available. There is a smoke that allows Mr. Walking Down to get close, but I mean, 2v4, surely not.
Nah, that's Rodman just dead.
The Steel Garden only hits 1 here, and it's a player in heaven. There's simply no way.
Yeah, Rodman would have needed to get at least 1 there, and then especially towards the back of the site. He's planted up right in the open. There's a double... Yeah, a double setup. I mean... No time. Yeah, that's another. There it is. GG's. UTD on their map pick.
Split is now on the docket. We're 13-10, 13-11. Week 5, these teams aren't messing around. They know what's on the line here. This is a 4-0 team versus a 3-1 team. This could be for #1 seed in the group. We could look back and say, hey, this was the match that determined who got first seed going into playoffs coming out of the round robin. Absolutely nasty stuff. Chaos incarnate across. I'm not going to lie to you. But at the end of the day, those last 4 or 5 rounds really told a story. UTD completely dissecting South Alabama's defense. The fact that, hey, if we just show a little bit in the early and then cut noise absolutely, players will roam too far. UTD punishing that round after round after round at the very end and able to squeak away with their map win despite it being, a couple of ecos even at the end there. I mean, credit to players where it's due on South Alabama side, Long absolutely having a nasty game, maybe overheating at the end a little bit there, but still doing phenomenally. What a map.
Ridiculous stuff that we've seen so far from both of them. Like you're saying, just continuous back and forth. No true round can say the narrative of the game, and neither could we. So we'll see what happens at the conclusion at Split right after this.
Go on myself. I'm cold, steel stainless. My glass half full. Always said don't suffer no fools. Serpents daydream. I bite, you call me lovely. Got a sweet tooth. Gonna get the sugar from you. When they say I'm a machine gun, I take it as a compliment. Honey, you should know I can be a weapon. I can be a weapon.
Hello, welcome back to the NECC. I reveal my real heights to show you all what's
You're
going
even
on.
more vertically challenged than normal.
I'm usually on 4 apple boxes.
It's just Dryad moment.
This is, well, Dryad is taller than I am. To me, Dryad is a giant.
Oh my, we got a couple of giants
okay.
in this game. We got University of South Alabama and University of Texas Dallas Nova tied up 1-1. And both maps actually very close too. 13-10, 13-11. Both fighting tooth and nail to potentially take the #1 spot in their group. Now we go on to split, the last chance for either of our teams to grab a win in this series. For South Alabama, that would mean staying undefeated. For UTD Nova, it would mean gaining a potentially favorable tiebreaker coming into our last couple of weeks.
An incredible back and forth. No round truly tells a story. No kill decides anything. No 3v5 or 2v5 is too small or too large. What we've seen continues to be the case. And I think going into split, honestly, bro, I think we're going to see the exact same comps. Like if I'm being perfectly honest.
Like, are we going to see the same initiators? Like, will it be Fade? Will it be Sova?
Fade. I think Sova makes sense.
Sky.
Oh!
Sky.
Brimstone.
Ooh, Brim. Sage.
Sky on both sides.
They're not the same comps. Not at all. Teo? It's not even double duelist for Alabama this time. It's still double duelist for Nova. They've just swapped out. Sun Dragon is over onto the Sage instead of a Chamber, which I like for split, I think. I don't think... I don't mind. I don't mind that for split. I don't think this is Chamber's best map, necessarily.
No.
Sky's... I mean, we saw Sky played today, actually, to some pretty serious effect in VCT. So I'm not against it.
Yeah,
Sky
but who
for a
played
little
it?
bit... Wasn't it? I thought it was Paper. Was it Paper Rex or was it an RG? Let me look.
You're gonna look up comps right now to see who it was.
I don't remember if it was Paper Rex or NRG.
I don't remember if it was Paperwork or NRG.
It was NRG. Ethan
It
played.
was. Oh, hey.
They lost that map, but it was close. So I don't think it's unplayable at this point on Split. I think if you're going to play Sky, Split is one of the better maps for her. UTD Nova will be starting off on defense. And they're starting with a very heavy mid stack that's going to see diddly squat.
Let's see if Alabama can continue their streak against Pistols the last map, or Nova will pick it back up, but they might get thrifted again, so I don't trust any of this, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, throw traditional econ momentum out the window. That's a very quick plant. And a 4-player screens push, leaving Long all alone. Watching the wrong rope. Here comes more players, and he's done.
Long dies.
By the way, South Alabama have given up the site.
They're just, they full rotate around, try to find one. Sun Dragon just leaving to find his own battles with 3 others. Site Monster gets his own, but they're just stuck between one. Welcome down. 2v1 solo. They're defusing. He's gotta kill him. He can't. Nice.
Yeah, maybe cooking a little too hard there. Burnt the strat a little bit too much from South Alabama, I think. It's not the first time we've seen it from them this series either, right? Going a little bit too far. They got a free site. They're thinking to themselves, oh, well, if no one was on site, that means they're all rotating over from B. Let's all push screens and we can catch the rotates. And, well, yeah, you could, but actually most of them are rotating behind you through mid. So you maybe catch one player, and actually Sun Dragon caught the timing on them, and it all falls apart from there. They're forcing into the second round, though. Much like we've seen from them before.
It's a... You know when you do the analysis voice, you sound like L?
You mean L from Death Note?
Yeah.
I'll take it, honestly. I could find Kira.
Dude. What if Kira is the friends we made along the way? They're just gonna swing this. They're just another one. Oh my god. That was almost a 4K. He just managed to run them.
Yeah, a little dicey.
Walking down, he could potentially
Bro,
win
is
this
gonna-
round.
is
He
gonna
has a spike.
if he smokes deep male and walks forward with the Bucky, I could see something happen. Now, if he dry swings this, he's done.
Surely not. Does he smoke?
He's thinking about it.
Where did he smoke? Oh,
They were not.
yeah. So he dry swung it.
And he was done. So, you know. Finally, we get a prediction right.
Yeah.
It just took us the whole series, Ravish.
No cheeky bonuses. No force ups. Just good old flash. Is that a guardian?
Yeah, I mean, they bought. University of South Alabama bought stuff going into that round. It's going to be a very dicey economic round for them coming in here. We have 2 light armors, a regen, a guardian. It's not pretty.
Dude, he just hates it. It's not gonna happen here, but they might be able to find one here. Quick trade to the skies. Or before the site is looking to land one more paranoia down. Try to get another. A quick pick, but traded immediately as the chaos ensues on site between 2 teams that finally landing a 3v2.
Planted.
But these are the 2 players with the better weaponry. 2 bulldogs for the remaining Nova players. And right now, the Viper's actually very far off site.
But actually maybe land one, but he's just dashing around. Oh, but not gonna the landing, unfortunately. Sundragon stuck on 1v1, and Ramyon finished it off.
But that's so much damage. 1 player makes it through with a Vandal and no armor. On what should be the gun round for South Alabama. There's the res up for Sundragon. Now, the silver lining here is pretty close to some good ults for Southern Alabama. Seeker's nearly online. Orbital Strike nearly online. You could go to farm some orbs and look to punish a particular site. But you got to be careful where you get these picks. I'm a little bit surprised that Sundragon is playing so isolated from the rest of Nova, considering that ult is online.
I mean, are you gonna use in this question? If you remember last time, we were saving ults to just pretty much just run all 5 and play Overwatch at a certain point.
Here.
But this time that may not be the case. The res available at their hands. Oh, walking down caught. Fortunate with it. But TD here in a good spot. Flushing is a lot of aggression right up against them, but with 2 down from Alabama, UTD in a very secure spot here to just keep hold of the round. Okay. Unlucky. UTD in a very secure spot here. UTD.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
What?
The spike is on heaven. I mean, there's simply no way Enzu. Enzu could not lose that.
So, like I was saying, UTD is in a very secure spot here to keep hold of the round. I was right.
No, you were actually right. I mean, I was poking fun at you, but you were largely right. I mean, low econ, South Alabama, completely stuck inside B heaven, mostly surrounded. They're not going to try and reflank. It was pretty cooked. South Alabama, I gotta be honest, the economy management has not been lovely throughout this series.
Dude, they're playing this eco like the guys from Wall Street Bets do. They're bullish on everything and they just run it.
No buy is too light for them to try and win.
No, everything makes sense here on their side, I would say. But
and I mean, actually, they've gotten a lot of space. They're fully up ramp. That's 4 players in heaven.
a ton here. They're just making all the space. Abner.
Oh no.
Abner's flank is huge. Abner will find one. Yep. Caught by ramp.
Unless Long wins this 1v1, the round is pretty much over. And that's just a 1v2. So
Okay, wait. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. Sundragon's also
maybe I
here.
spoke too soon.
They've just kind of flip sides. So,
Yeah, they really
we're
have.
seeing it's a deep flank. Get some damage with the stinger, but Not much more. They're just holding them off of the site. As 3 are there, they're gonna use the cabbages to inspect where they are. Conversion paths all just thrown out. Dude, the conversion patch is thrown out like beans on toast, bro. just everywhere. Crazy. Big Res also give it over. From Abner. There's the conversion paths again. One more 5 second also. Up top, can't take it. Gun not out. Doesn't match the fire. We're just spraying at him. Dude, no way. No. Yeah, it doesn't have enough time though. No. Oh.
Absolutely. I mean, unreal from start to finish. Eco round, gets full control of heaven, doesn't have to worry about flank, gets a pick somehow, plants. Then the conversion paths. First one from the defense doesn't find anything. Then the one for the offense actually shuts down the res because Sun Dragon's gone too far, and then stalls for time despite lose. I mean, simply every least likely happenstance is what occurred.
But but like, this is what this game has been. Like, all this entire
honestly,
series.
We cannot continue this game based on convention at this point. I mean, look at this. This is a judge push into A main.
Yeah. Hey. Ooh, there's 3 people there. Ooh, no, oopsies. It's
Bro, that sounded like a comm I would say. You've been casting with me too much.
Yeah. It's called
No.
Watch.
Okay.
Oh no. Dude, there's just
I thought
everyone
Expired Erax had that.
For a second, I thought the Wele was on the enemy team, and I'm like, yeah, of course he is. Of course he's heaven.
Why wouldn't the attacking Waylay be heaven while the spike is planted? No, I get it. That does feel like where we're headed at this point.
One enemy.
I mean, there's no way they fish Ramuna. I mean, they do have the flash. They know he's there. If
Well,
I'm
before.
Enzo at this point, yeah, go for the save.
All right, Anzu, you doing this round. Never mind. Anzu, save. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. Good job, man. There's.
he's gonna fight for exits.
Oh, they're chasing him. Oh, they're running at him. Oh no. Ooh. Hey. Ooh. That's one.
Good mechanics at the end there. Good swing from South Alabama. Look, dude, I gotta color something. Good swing from South Alabama, going in tandem. The wide swing there, dude. Let me have this. Let me have it.
You just.
Okay. Back to reality. Armageddon and
Can I say
Orbital
it?
Strike. Absolutely crushing ultimates from South Alabama. If they can't take a site with these 2 ults, they're in some trouble. And Enzu, oh, okay, he didn't die.
Good peek. At least the 5 situation definitely saw 3 minimum, I would imagine, with 2 to shoot it back at him. So, quick calm, 4 rotate over, 4 are on site already. In fact, it was 4 on site so fast, Willie dashed in to make sure they cover the angle. And now they spend all that. They can just go back here. Neon, in fact, quickly. Who's back? C2 still a dog.
There is still a lurk on the other side of the map, but it's a very passive lurk because South Alabama are a little bit worried about the aggression that Nova have shown in A main thus far. So not much space is being taken off this. It's not very actionable. 55 seconds. Finally, the Viper is going to go forward and try to clear this out. Give the potential of an A hit. And the Sky left, just to throw flashes in, just to make noise. Trailblazer used to keep players on that side of the map. Makes for a very open A site. All they're going to have to do is smoke heaven and dig the neon out of the site.
30 seconds left.
I mean, just quick dash and just there, just Abner watching the angle, not able to find 2, but with 20 seconds left, though, they should be able to secure the plants. And the rest now look to walk in. Cabbage is also available with 3 ults from their side. They're the Seekers to find the rest of them.
Huge
Armageddon. Armageddon massive to force them out. But not stuck in the corner. Util, he lives. Concussed, doesn't matter. No way. Damage was done though. All you gotta do is secure a couple body shots from their side. South Alabama, do you have what it takes? They're defusing. They get it to half. Deffer dies for it, but it is at half, crucially. Andrew's just gotta delay. He walk him down, secures it. One more shot here. Sundragon's looking to find it, but he knows he has to stick. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way.
Shoot your gun! No way! He got it. He got the defuse. Mr. Walk him down didn't commit to the first peek. He didn't commit to firing. He just wanted to check, but then the time was too low. The defuse comes through. And UTD Nova actually get it done. And yet, because they lost all their guns, they have no eco and have to eco after winning.
Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow.
Simply nothing could go as we predict.
Oh, Joshua, no. Yikes, dude. Joshua gets popped. That's a massive flash. 2 picks. Anto does his job. Sundragon there for the support. It's 3v2 again. But I don't... Never tell me the odds, Paul.
C-3PO rolling in his grave. I don't think he's dead. But...
I've never seen Star Wars.
What? Okay, well, it's fine.
Or maybe this is a bad time. I've also never seen Lord of the Rings.
Okay, look, I get it. Not seeing one or the other is, you know, that happens to people.
Sure.
Both is crazy.
Yeah, it's a...
Set aside a Saturday and watch Lord of the Rings.
I
love Star Wars, but watch Lord of the Rings. It's the better one. I love Star Wars, to be clear, but
I want to go outside Saturday. I want to go see my friends.
30 seconds left.
okay. Next Saturday.
I'm also seeing my friends.
Okay, set aside a Sunday then.
I want to sleep on Sunday.
Do you sleep 24 hours?
3v2 on the site here currently as we're watching Abner.
I mean, the
He
plant's
could just do it. There's nobody covered. Nobody covered the planter, man. What are we doing? No. Walk him down. Oh. This is wild. The fact that he even got that kill is nuts.
Honestly, respect.
No, actually, not respect.
5v3, no, 5-2-3, rather, in the scoreline. I was gonna say at least guns for both sides, but no.
No?
No, actually, no.
You're just
that's not the
scrapping
case.
for analysis. You're like, please do anything that makes sense.
5 players, okay. South Alabama with the Viper's Pit, looking toward B. If they can get on this site, if they can get a Viper's Pit, even their lower economic buy will have a way in. Tough to have a light armor swing into the Outlaw to start. Hello?
To God. Enzo, you're so close, brother. But still, the peak from She? Hello?
She trying to bring us back to some sort of stability.
Nope. May not happen. A 3v2 after all of that. And there... Oh no, he saw him below. You never...
No, he ran out of bullets.
That's crazy. He still got him.
Player standing.
In a 1v1, he should know the where longest was the back of the site, along with a full rewrap.
This is a nice wrap.
Yeah, this is good. He doesn't know who the rest of the other person is. He checked towards the back of the site. Fake TPs. Is he looking? Oh, long. Barely secures it for Alabama.
Okay, see, you're making fun of me, but what I said happened. They took the B site. She had an absolute pop-off of a round, not only getting 2, but using the drone to reveal the 3rd. And then the Viper's Pit went down, and they won because of it.
What you said was, Long has a Viper's Pit.
Yeah. And I said if they get the site, it would be good. And they got the site, and it was good.
You know what? You're right. They got the site, and it was good.
Ravish, just say you hate me.
I would never say the inside thoughts outside.
Oh my! What the Bucky? No, the Bucky. And
another. Hey,
not the Outlaw.
Oh, there goes gravity. It's because you said come back to reality.
I
3
was
rounds
thinking
ago.
that, yeah. Thank you.
And I
Jokes are
just
best
couldn't-
when explained.
Okay, Denver finds probably one more.
Nice shots.
Sun Dragon, beautiful headshot. A 2v2, another bandit. Dude, I've never seen so many bandits in one game.
Spike planted.
Seekers are a bit confused.
Just gonna reveal everything here.
Flash should know that they are. Ooh. She pinged them close, so you know they got a peach with back to site. Overdrive used finally. Lock him down. They're gonna cost the whole.
Wait, he's just gonna stick it again.
Yeah, 100% he just sticks. For the peak.
There's nothing you can do.
He can't.
Not the fan.
Stuck in a 1v2. Can't really wrap around. That's how they secure the round for UTD.
I understand the thought process there from Southern Alabama. The idea is, oh, we know they're all heaven because of the Seekers. Ramyon is looking to try and get the Giga flank. But the fact of the matter is, Mr. Walk 'em Down just doesn't have the utility and doesn't have the positioning to be able to stall playing against 3 players, even without the overdrive being a factor. With the overdrive thrown into the mix, there's no hope Mr. Walk 'em Down can stall 3 players long enough for the heaven wrap to come through. So again, a bit of an overextension on the post plant from South Alabama. Means UTD maintain their lead. We're into the last couple rounds of the half now.
Last 2 rounds, 2 ults remaining as well. Conversion paths on their sides. Orbital strike here also once again up for South Alabama. That was crucial in being able to secure potentially one of the rounds, but unfortunately no peak. Ravner. Injured and dead. Wow.
Monster does it again. Just
Beautiful.
like back on Abyss.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to see more of that, but I'm in stock and Sparty to wax. Tie bang. Apparently I knows he is close, so he's gonna flash, but the flash is a bit too shallow. Sun Dragon up again, conversion pass, easy. Not gonna expect for expired airbags to come around. With 2, the 1x1 monster takes 2 with a Bucky. Where? How? Who?
Yeah, frankly, I blinked, and I blinked expecting Nova to win, considering they had retaken ramp fully. They had a full pinch onto the site, and she just mows him down in elbow. He just mows him down in elbow. And there was a spray that caught expired earwax off guard. He shoots near the spike because he sees a spray. He thinks it's ahead of somebody. And then the swing comes out from the monster. Now 6-5. We could end up with another tied half here. Especially, again, the Orbital Strike Armageddon combo online. Some tools to combat it, but potent ultimates for the attack.
This is the final round of the half. I feel like I lived 7 lives watching this game.
That's just how entertaining it's been.
Exactly that. Armageddon not yet used to clear out.
Really?
Having
Seeker.
1 foul. Monster easily taking that. That's res down. Dog has to be used to scope down here, but is it a push right up against them? Exactly. The South Alabama specialty. Just Wolves run at them, and they might just die. And so far, it's working flawlessly. That might put a hinder on their plans. Deffer, somebody managed to get all 3. Peek in, right click, runs out of bullets. Long has got to clutch this once again.
Dude, he's going for the wrap through mid.
No way.
I
no
love
way.
it.
Oh, he has 40 seconds. He's got to be quick about it. Long is taking his time through this. Is so huge for him.
Long likely expects that went through screens.
30 seconds
Like
left.
there's no reason that he should expect it for. Oh, but he's gonna chase. He's going over to
back.
B. He's bamboozled the bamboozler.
Dude, they're just going both opposite ends. This is so huge.
This is actually tough for Defer. He won't be in range to hear the spike plant. He won't know until now, and now he's got to book it across the other side of the map. He'll have to clear every corner because Long could have repositioned anywhere.
He has refract up though, so this is big for him to be able to try to scope in his sight and see where he could potentially be. Surely he places that early, but he's not expecting him below ropes now, is he? Doesn't see him, doesn't see him. He's waiting for him. Did Long not see him either? Oh my god. Oh wait, you heard the footsteps? Easy shot, long, huge clutch to put the half at 6-6.
I mean, Long has just been a monster all series long. Again, no
Nice.
pun intended.
Yeah, there you go, man.
The dude was monstrous on Abyss, nearly top fragging. He top fragged just on Split and still has huge moments like that. The dude is just insane with it. And yeah, sure, maybe he's not top of the leaderboard for South Alabama this round, but make no mistake, the dude is nasty in the clutch. Such a smart decision to chase. If you expect he went screens, he won't expect you to go through defender spawn. If you think he went back through defender spawn to wrap, then you just get on his tail. He won't look behind him. Either way, Long makes the right call. There was no downside to what Long did there.
The fact we're good to go again here.
6-6.
I truly can't predict. I bet we're in for like another 13-11. Strap in, man.
I believe it. And this is where, there is an interesting juxtaposition too, because 6-6, both sides swap, but I think both sides are happier on this half considering their compositions. I mean, it's the single duelist, double initiator and double controller for South Alabama. So they have a lot of control of the map. They can re-clear a lot. Their retakes should be still relatively potent, but they don't have much stopping power. They don't have those sentinels to keep players. His head poked out for a second. Hold on, wait a minute. No one's gonna expect him to be on top of this.
He has this insane angle, but that's only if anybody actually peeks into him. They're all play towards the back of the site, so he's effectively just stuck until the wall drops. And if they see him, there you go. The wall not being down, finally you can get some things done. In 3v5 though, makes it that much tougher. Deffer on site, just taking them cleanly. A 3K, a 4K to finish it off for the Waylay.
Take a deep breath. We're back into it now.
All right.
Another pistol round determined, honestly, simply by who's looking where. But that does mean that UTD Nova are 4 for 6 on pistols. They'll get a little bit of advantage. And because they're on the attack, now there's really no chance for South Alabama to force up. They've enjoyed forcing up on these second rounds, but they won't have the opportunity here. Unless Monster or Long, who have been nasty this series, can do something with these sheriffs, we should return to some degree of normalcy. There shouldn't be an anti-eco thrifty win here for South Alabama.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a lot of things in this game, Paul.
In most series, I wouldn't even have to preface that.
Yeah.
In most series, it would speak for itself. But not this one.
I was about to say, if he got two,
If he got 2 there, I was going to eat my own hat. I don't even have a hat. I'd have to go find a hat to eat.
And hopefully it's edible so you don't die.
Anything's edible once.
You can jump out of an airplane without a parachute once.
Exactly.
One more. Wait, Enzu, wait, hold on. As with the corner. No way. No way. No way.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. See? What'd I tell you?
Yeah. Wasn't even worried about it.
Every round from here on out is going to be normal. Bet.
Yeah, dude. Everything's gonna go exactly as we planned.
Yeah.
Both teams are gonna do set plays and default.
See, now it's the anti-bonus for South Alabama. So they'll just win.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's gonna go perfectly as God intended. No, this is good. Okay, let's see. Long full peek, gun not out, refrags, gets out. No way, he was right behind him.
I like that.
Yeah.
That was a nice ebb and flow from UTD Nova. The Waylay getting the information with the judge. If you want to commit, you can. Wasn't confident, but saw that the gun wasn't out. So Abe Nair is able to lightning fast get up through mid and punish that still.
Sun Dragon might be able to actually catch it.
You got to be a little bit careful here.
Yeah, close it up. Couldn't catch the actual timing, but still gets a trade back though. Enzu Okay, just don't.
She and Walk 'em Down should simply not be fighting that. They are two incredibly heavy utility characters. They should see that 4 players are coming this direction and fall back. Now, the map is so dark. Yes, it's a bonus, but it's a potent bonus now with potentially 2 guns stolen away too. South Alabama not happy with where they're at in this round. It would require some heroic efforts from the 2 remaining players to try and swing this back.
They're hoping to just cut noise and just fake they're going towards the other side, but the smoking dog now being down, there's not much more to give away. The monster gets 2.
The spacing, hello?
Hold on, this might be disgusting. 3 from Abner. Conversion patch big. Stop, tasted 3 from
That's
him.
right.
He could just clean up the entire round. With 3 bullets left, he has the full reload. He couldn't finish it off, but that might have been his.
12 seconds.
They're not spike in hand, and monster.
Gonna fall back here.
Insanity once again.
I said it would require heroics, and heroics were what was given. Monster absolutely nuts there. Unreal. I mean, playing the time perfectly at the end there. You saw that you took the spike away from the attacking players. You know which direction. You hardly even have to clear the right side of the pillar there because you know that Abner is going to have to go back and get the spike if he wants any chance to win. Now it's still 4 guns lost on a bonus. UTD Nova still in an excellent spot, but Alabama are not fully down and out.
Dude, this is ridiculous what we've seen so far. They keep on pulling these insane rounds out of a hat. Not the kind you eat. And leave you
Oh, dang,
speechless.
I do have to eat a hat now, don't I? Shoot. I'll find one.
It's okay. Ooh! Monster approach. Heroics in the first round, caught in the second. Not seen once more along with his jugged up playing close corner, trying to find another cheeky pick, but won't be lucky enough. He manages to reposition. She now 1v2 the Cabbages. Hoping to smoke out the rest of the squad and know exactly where they're standing. And considering they know he's all the other than sight, they've got more than enough space to plant.
Planted.
UTD just have to play together. This little bit of spacing. That's what cost them in the last round. They all filtered out of B main one after another, but it was too far for them to trade each other. Okay, now they're playing together as a team. Looking for the refags. They'll hear the drop. They'll see the swing. A little bit late.
He makes it that much tougher. Maybe find one more. The pig's going back and forth and zoom. Oh my god, he's just better.
UTD Nova. Their name is fitting because they are counting their lucky stars. For the first time in this series, we get a timeout because Nova realized, hey guys, something's up. We should have run these last 2 rounds way cleaner. We got to take a breath. We got to figure out what's going on. And honestly, for Nova, I think their early rounds are good. Their mid rounds are fine. It's it's the spacing more than anything. They just need to play a little bit closer together. That's one of the most difficult parts about team-based mechanics. When you get to the high echelons of Valorant, you know, it's one thing to be pugging out in your ranked games and to be trying to refrag for, you know, your duelists who run in haphazardly, or the people who are playing behind you trying to bait you. But when you get into a team environment, everybody's got to be on the same page. What fights are we taking? When are we taking them? How far apart do we need to be to make sure we don't both get spammed on the same line? It's one of the most difficult things to coordinate in Valorant.
I cannot imagine the insanity we witnessed so far. And the fact that it might continue is just,
Yeah, buckle
cherry on
up. We
top.
got at least 4 rounds left. And that's if it turns into a slaughter all of a sudden. It has not been a slaughter so far. Yeah, it's an eco, and even then, I'm sweating.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, dude, this is nuts.
Big flash. Good early info for Alabama. That pulls 4 players over, too.
It's not a bad start here, but after this timeout, I wonder what they change here is the question. Both teams have just slowed it down to a pin drop.
Well, and I think this is worse for Nova because the longer this goes, the less information they have. I mean, we're already down to 55 seconds, and they really don't know much. They get a little bit of info off of the tag from the guiding light, but they're going ever so slowly back through their own spawn. Bro, you don't got to slow walk at this point. Yeah, run. There you go.
Yeah.
B is going to be available to them, but even still, the rotates have come back over.
"30 seconds left."
And you still have so many corners to clear. UTD Nova still inching forward rather than sprinting.
That makes it just that much harder, but you've got to run in here just because they're running out of time. They yeah. I can just save realistically, so they can't do much, but
Remaining.
yeah, this plant just barely going down after everything, but
Okay.
yeah, easy enough.
It ends up being worth it for UTD Nova. I can't say that I am a fan of their pace, but if they change it up here on the gun round, it's sensible, especially when you've been seeing so many shotguns from the monster and long, right? You don't want to rush into anything, and you only have really the one initiator to try and get you information. So if you use things like the Trailblazer or the guiding lights, you really have to be sure that they're going to get value. So I understand it from Nova. They still got good ults for this round too, so still in a place to potentially run away with this lead. Not spotting anything. I mean, quickly up through mid. Nova wasting no time. That's what I like to see.
Quick peek out into two. Monster sees one, so we'll try to repeat this. Ooh! Quick shot. No, pretty for a trade, but they're still trying to take heaven if they can.
Hello?
Not fast enough, though. Just Earwax just wasn't there in time. They're expending so much, and finally taking. Meanwhile, on the other side, they find a second expired Earwax. Oh, what a flick from him! Easy
Earwax
clean up with
making up for a little bit of that spacing error. Sundragon here too, shutting it down, getting the res. Okay. A heavy effort by those two players.
Might be able to secure one more if possible, but for now, though, it's just she. Just got to just full save here. A 1v4, just improbable.
That timeout working wonders for UTD Nova, seemingly. I was a little bit nervous when I saw that. Once again, I think it was a bit of a spacing error, but Expired Earwax manages to get the refrag regardless. And they get the round. Doesn't cost them any ults either, which is huge for UTD Nova. Ooh, she only barely gets away.
Nice.
But we're getting down to the wire here, and even that one rifle, not necessarily much of a boon. It means that South Alabama are going to commit their economy to this light buy of a round. Only a couple of rifles. Mostly difficult weaponry for them. Only the Orbital Strike and the Seekers to work with. And those will be on opposite sides of the map. They won't be able to play in tandem with each other unless there is a full retake. Ping's going out. I think the Convergent Path is going to be used to deep sight here, but that means Ramyun could be in a very good spot to deal some damage.
It's not possible depending on. They just rush it down again. They just smoked off that angle every single time, but the fast lane again to take the site, but she just caught in the middle. Nobody actually seeing him. With the clean up the rest of them, but with Southern Alabama lagging a bit behind, UTD gets the cleanup and the plant on site.
Orbital Strike not used, not in position quickly enough to try and deny the plant. But all four players congested on the site. The Orbital Strike basically gets rid of half the area you have to work with if you use it right.
There's the Orbital Strike, like you were saying, just on the site, they force them upwards, but not enough to actually make a difference. They're all just fighting monsters. pit pattering away, converging patch on the two of the ends, and gets them both. And 4K gets to clean up. A Herculean effort that he does by himself twice in this game.
Absolutely huge from Monster there.
Doing a thing.
Set up by the orbital strike. Yes, the swings weren't quite what you were hoping for from Heaven, but Monster is the player in the perfect position to take advantage of that. Refrags for the player coming out of Heaven, manages to completely shut things down, gets the convergent paths off those frags too, and then knows what the last two players are playing. They will have reset and gone back toward the spike, and is able to keep South Alabama alive. They'll be able to, again, mostly buy up. And they have an Armageddon, still the Seekers in their pocket. UTD Nova using everything they had to try and make that round happen and shut down Alabama. But now there is a way back into this game for the defense.
It is tough though. Monsters has done so much for this team, just saved them round after round, or else this game could have easily been over.
Oh, exploring here would be a crucial mistake. This is what cost them on the last map.
Yeah, this is what he caught last time, and
okay, good.
All right, but he gets away. Definitely spotted 2-piece util though, so from here, just taking him. Oh, well placed to keep him there.
This is gonna be an outdated reference. She. Yeah, I knew you'd hate that. I hated it as I thought of it.
We all have choices in life, Paul.
Do we?
I mean,
what about hard determinism?
Right, but if you believe in the concept of free will, then we do have choices.
30 seconds left.
But if you believe more that you are Camus, then you know that perhaps everything in life is predetermined and nothing we do matters.
Well, what is going to matter is whether or not Ramyon tries to go for another re-swing here. That'll matter for Nova's chances at a retake. You have to hold on to the Seekers. Seekers into the Armageddon could be a devastating ult combo.
I mean, it's 10 seconds left to go there. With them barely getting it down, though, like they're saying Seekers with the falling Armageddon not just used just yet, but even though he's green, he's still going to look to fight to the death.
I've got your trail.
3 left on side. Seekers using the boats. Let's see what the rest of them are standing. Southern Alabama's level way to get back into this. With the pit also used just for security. You know, they don't want to give this up just so easily. But they can't find what the rest of them are, though. Enzo. Just gotta see where the timing lands, but he's just a bit too low to secure the kill. And Southern Alabama, again by the skin of their teeth, get the round back.
I mean, it was dicey for South Alabama. I was surprised that she didn't use the Armageddon alongside the Seekers there. I thought that was going to be a slam dunk onto getting into backside, but it ends up working out, and now you get to save it for the next round. The work from She and Long playing right next to each other. That's the spacing I was talking about. The Viper's Pit there is very difficult to actually make work as sort of a retake ultimate, but the fact that they know that there's so few players on site, they swing out of the smoke together, find only one because Enzu was trying to go through that cheeky wrap through the smoke, and then they double back perfectly to get rid of him. South Alabama, I mean, they're hanging on.
Be right back.
I mean, just barely though. We'll see if the round changes it, or will Monster have another phenomenal performance? He's made his way past all his util, survived it.
Yeah, I mean, they just traded positions in mid, right? Oh, you're gonna go forward in mid? Well, we'll just run past you. All right, don't worry about it. That wall does not provide a lot of safety. Okay, it's mostly
it stops them from entering completely, at least.
Yeah, it stops them from entering. I was worried about the angle, but it's fine.
It's fine.
Planted.
But see what? Oh, it's a big catch up by Deffer.
Yeah.
Monster out guard. You can't get any more 1v4s anymore, at least. But with them taking down the raid boss, so it's just quick picks one after the next. As UTD Nova looks to climb towards match points and possibly secure the game, bring themselves to a 4-1 scoreline, and a fight for top seed in front of them.
And a 1v4 isn't happening here. She is just going to head for the hills and hope that he can keep this rifle. Enzu on the hunt, but I don't think he's going to be able to find him. Now it will require a flawless defense from South Alabama if they want to keep their first place in the round robin here in Division 4. Wow, both teams waiting until the very last map to start using timeouts. But hey, it's now or never for South Alabama.
I mean, I don't know if it's going to be now, though. Because the fact that we're getting actually another timeout from their side, too, is impressive. The fact that it's been the first game so far we've gotten
Truly
2 timeouts on these sides. It's crazy.
And I'm wondering what the economy looks like here for South Alabama. They have to buy in, right? Like, you're not going to save this round. It would be madness to try and keep any of your money. But, like, can you actually piece together a gun round, or at least a decent light buy? We've seen South Alabama have not been afraid to buy a couple of shotguns and, you know, make it work on a piecemeal budget. But how piecemeal is piecemeal? We haven't seen much success out of those lower economic rounds here on Split specifically. You know, we haven't seen many like cheeky angles like, oh, I'm going to hide in this hilarious corner in B main, or, you know, right outside of, A main. You know, it's not quite as doable here on Split if a team knows what they're doing. Only 2 rifles, it looks like, will be afforded. Is Mr. Walkham Down going to have just a classic?
Surely not. Oh, yeah.
Shorty, bot flip.
Oh my god, dude. In a round like this, just a shorty is a travesty. Right. Ooh. Right clicks. Tunster! No trades there is incredible for man. And this guy has done so much for this team.
I mean, when you need a hero, the monster steps up.
I don't remember that storyline. It seems wrong to fry all bases, but sure.
The spike on the other side of the world, too. So even getting that damage onto Long, there's nothing actionable here for Nova.
This makes it just tougher. They're just fighting imaginary battles.
On the other side of the world, Enzo only narrowly gets out of an engagement with the monster there. He almost lost his head.
He's going to re-peek it.
2 players going through
30
mid,
seconds
too.
left.
30 seconds left. You got to go A at this point. No, wait, they're not on the same page.
They're gonna try to go back towards A, so you're gonna hold it, but
are they saving? There's 15 seconds.
I think they're saving. Yeah, they know just have nowhere to go with 2 dice so quickly. Like that's so crazy.
That's critical indecision from UTD Nova. Like, look, I get it. 3v5 is not very likely. You lose both your smokes and your waylay, but going fishing the entire round, coming up with nothing, and then going for a save with so few rounds left. Now the economy stabilizes for South Alabama. A second timeout taken. We have 3 more timeouts on this map than any other map in this series.
That's crazy, dude.
They weren't able to farm orbs. They weren't able to get picks. They didn't get anything that would help them in this next round.
Yeah, this
all they got was the info, hey, we can't do that play on ramp if Monster's there.
That's great that they managed to run through. Oh my god.
Dude, and regardless of what happens in the next round, 2 rounds, 3, maybe overtime, I think this has undoubtedly been our closest series of the semester so far.
100%. For the ones that we've seen specifically.
Yeah, like the ones we've seen on broadcast, 100%.
Yeah.
You know, we have a bunch of divisions, a ton of teams. There's probably been a closer game somewhere, but not that we've gotten to see with our own 2 eyeballs.
No.
And they're going back to A.
Monster is playing by mail this time, so.
Well, Monster's all the way back in screens.
You're correct. And he whiffs. Oh. If they win this round, that whiff might haunt him. That is critical. As he's been the person kind of saving them in so many of these rounds. Long! No way,
To the classic.
man.
Long, did you at least get the gun?
And surely he did, right? He managed to recover that, go all the way around here. So this is suddenly what was looking to be horrendous might be a potential way back into the game.
Still the Armageddon, too. Completely clustered on site. There's the
There it
Armageddon
is.
clearing back site. That pushes them out.
And they have this fight over by ramp though, but two go down. Differs is doing everything by himself. And it's just she. Not hindered, but lost and alone with no one around him. If it was Monster, I would have believed, and she's done incredible efforts before, but he's just one person. UTD go up 2-1 in the series.
Those timeouts saving UTD's bacon without a shadow of a doubt. UTD Nova, I believe, take first seed in the group now in South A from Division 4 thanks to that win, thanks to that timeout at the very end. You saw the plan too. Like, the wall was ready from Sundragon. They knew it was going to be a split effort. Nope, I keep doing that. No pun intended. They wall off the screens player. They're ready to fight the players in main and are good to go. They know the Armageddon has to be used there. They're not going to save it for a future round, and they're ready to play and anticipate it. Really nice adaptations from UTD Nova. They make great work of those timeouts. 13-10, 13-11, 13-10 on the day. Monster putting up quite the effort, but at the end of the day, it's UTD making it happen.
Yeah, just incredible stuff for Monster. This guy is just so good, man. Like, and like if I'm confident that like he has brought forward UTD in so many of these games, and also just this one specifically too, just 4K after 4K. But you do got to give your props over to USA for just being able to clutch that by the end of it too. Just insane back and forth game.
I mean, be 1 and 2 coming out of this group. Like they'll simply have to be. And this is a close group. Don't get me wrong. There's still Pioneers Crimson who are also at 3-1 coming into this week. There's a lot of teams at 2-2 coming into this week. There's 2 more weeks left to play. But what we saw today, I mean, Monster was just nuts all the way through. We saw excellent coordinate all the way back on that like map number 1 was so excellently coordinated. I think if South Alabama can find enough time in their semester between, schoolwork and everything to refine a few more maps so that their pool is a little bit deeper and it looks more like those very well coordinated rounds we saw all the way back on Abyss, they're going to be a monstrous team, a nasty team to try and deal with. But I mean, UTD Nova, at the end of the day, it's good to be prepared, but improvisation is the better part of planning a lot of the time, and they were able to make those adaptations on the fly and get the job done.
Phenomenal stuff from both these sides, though, gotta say, and props as well to both these teams. What a series indeed, Paul. But we definitely lost our mind a bit too many times during that, but fun one nonetheless. Though, appreciate you being here, of course. Big thank you, of course, to our production observers for doing their thing as always. See and reach that, and of course, thank you all for watching. I've been Ravish and Ravish. Y'all have a good night. Take care. Bye bye. See you next week.
Baby, I just wanna be alone. I don't need your company, stop blowing up my phone. You don't get the things that I've been through, and I don't have the time to lay it all in front of you. And you think that you wanna save me. You don't know it, baby, why you do this? I got this under control. You think you do, but you really don't know that I don't need a savior. You can't be my savior. I'll save myself. I'll save myself. No, I don't need a savior. You can't be my savior. I'll save myself. I'll save myself. forget the things that I've been through, and I don't have the time to lay it all in front of you. And you think that you wanna save me? You don't know it, baby, why you do this? I got this under control. You think you do, but you really don't know that I don't need a savior.